All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. It's finally time for me to actually start the stream. Here I was thinking that like, oh, I'm going to put the stream up like 3 minutes early so that people can get in. I'm going to get everything done early and like actually start at 2 p.m. today. And now here we are at at 2:03. It was inevitable because of course I sit back down after, getting some water, getting some caffeinated beverages, and I realized that the Twitch stream seems nice and healthy, and the YouTube stream didn't go live. Turns out I was streaming to the wrong YouTube event, so now it's up on YouTube, and it's actually working, but instead of actually being like in the event that I'd set up for today, for day 22, the stream output was going to just like a random one. It wasn't even necessarily like it was going to yesterday's stream, but it was going to like a new event that was reusing yesterday's stream title. So I had to switch that, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to restart stream or not. Weirdly enough, I didn't have to. Just as soon as I said like change output, it just went through like that. I didn't even have to take down the Twitch stream to fix it, which is interesting. One of those random things that I shouldn't know about how YouTube Live works, but now I know through my own mistakes and such. Man, what were we doing yesterday when I ended? Oh, we were hunting for a possum, right? I remember at the end of the stream yesterday, I was frustrated by something. I think I was hunting for a possum. Yeah, we were, because I got the chipmunk, and the chipmunk and the possums were spawning in the same place. It's just that during the day it spawned chipmunks, and during the night it spawned possums. And I got like 5 possums, but none of them were 3-star. So that's what I was doing. Okay. Is this where I was? Okay, it is. I was worried. I thought that, like, all of it... Okay, my controller just went whack, but, like, it didn't fuck with my mic at all. Okay. Normally when my controller does that, my mic mutes itself for whatever reason. Hey, Kevin, I don't really need to get on Kevin, but I just want to put the bow down so that I don't accidentally use it. Okay. Let's go find a possum. Wait, I have to sleep, actually. So let's not find a possum. Let's set up camp. I'm assuming it's daytime, at least going off of memory, because I hunted, like, all night for possums. And then, just no luck. Man, 47%? I feel like that's too high of a percentage. Like, straight up, I feel like I don't want to be that far through the process. At least with where I'm at right now, I'm still like, yeah, I want to keep going for longer than being, like, roughly halfway right now, you know? This game has been great. This has been a really, really fun game to stream through.
Stay, girl.
Or actually, no, I'm gonna use Kevin to hunt them. I think that's what I was doing yesterday, and I think it was working fairly well. Are those possums? Raccoon, and the other one, I was gonna say it's probably also a raccoon. Fox, coyote. Okay, well, here's the problem. None of those are possums. Most of the possums that I found were, like, over by the road here. That is a rabbit. Oh, what do you know? It's not showing me the quality. Holy shit, that's a lot of wolves. Kevin, don't go too fast. Oh, also, I don't want to use the incendiary shells on them. Kevin, don't buck me off. Okay. I'm actually really surprised that she didn't. Oh. I just had to fucking say it. I just had to fucking say it. Hey! Bitch. Clip him on his way out. Okay, where was the possum? Didn't show me what quality it was. Oh my god, it's a 1-star. We're off to a great start. Okay. Great start. Yep, 1-star pelt. Dope.
Let's go, girl.
The hunt continues then. Whoa, red trails? Is the trail just red because they were like hostile to me? I don't think I've seen in Hunter's Instinct an animal with a red trail before. It might just do that for predators though. Like animals that are natural predators might leave red trails in Hunter's Instinct. Because when I'm hunting those, I don't really use the Hunter's Instinct. Because if you just kind of ride around on your horse in an area where they spawn, then they're going to come after you. You know, you don't really have to actively seek them out all that much.
Yep.
They'll make their presence known to you. It's a fox. It's munching on one of the dead possums from before. I just hope that I can find a 3-star possum fairly quickly here and send in this hunting request and be done with it. Because I would say generally, this is, I mean, depends how long the possums take because we haven't completely finished them. But I would say this is the least painful hunting request so far. Like, none of them have really been that terrible. This one is starting to be like, yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of hunting possums, but it's not at the point of, like, painful yet. But hello, Smitty. How's it going? Oh, okay, chat. One thing that happened at the very end of stream yesterday, if you missed it. This is, like, during the outro, or, like, right before the outro. Not during it, but right before I left yesterday. Sticky Man, moderator. You may have heard of him. He was saying that he thinks the 3-hour streams are too short. It was like, you should stream for 4 hours. 4 hours is just right. He's like, 3 hours a little too short, 4 hours, perfect.
Yeah.
So, we have made a bet, chat. He doesn't know the terms yet. I told him that I would have the terms for him today, and I do. Whenever he comes by, I will tell him. But I have determined the number for our bet. So the bet, as of right now, is officially on as far as I'm concerned. The bet is, if the YouTube channel hits 350 by March 1st, then I will start doing 4-hour streams for the month of March. I'm not going to promise that I will always do 4-hour streams for the rest of time, but at least for the entire month of March, I will do 4-hour streams. And depending on how those go, they may or may not continue beyond then. So that is the bet. If in the next 23 days, the YouTube channel hits 350 subs, then we will start doing 4 hours. How about 325? Bruh, that's not even like a challenge. Hitting 325 would just be like, if the growth stayed consistent with the way it has been in 2022 so far, that would happen. I had to go for something a little higher than, you know, the average. Because if you just look at my 2022 growth and you apply it to like the next 3 weeks, at least numbers would say that we're gonna hit 325 anyway by March 1st. Like, that's not even a challenge, right? Okay, this is a 2-star. It could become a 3-star, but the game kind of hates, you know, actually being nice to me. Yep, it's still a 2-star pelt.
My girl.
Everyone unsubscribe. I mean, hey. if you don't want the 4-hour streams. And there you go. Damn, man. These possums just do not want to cooperate. Like, they don't really spawn much. They do spawn somewhat regularly. It's like every couple of minutes one will spawn along the road somewhere right here. But then it's just like we've killed like 6 or 7 of them. But just no 3 stars. I've been playing so much Guitar Hero on my Wii, just grinding. Dude, Guitar Hero was the shit. Growing up playing Guitar Hero, it was so fun. Guitar Hero is why I even like got into playing music at all, just because I was like, oh, I want to like actually play guitar. Because I was dumb and I thought it would be like Guitar Hero. On the Wii, I didn't have Guitar Hero on the Wii. I had it on the PS2. That's where I had Guitar Hero, was PS2. Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 on PS2. I had one on the 360 as well. I just don't remember which one. Oh, he's trying to full combo one. That's such a good song. I haven't heard that song in a while. I need to listen to that later today. Because I love that song. One by Metallica is just crazy good. Okay, I'm gonna sweep the road real quick, see if a possum spawned. If one didn't, I'm gonna have to sleep until night again. If the game will let me, that is, because, you know, I might have slept too much. That one's already dead back there. Doesn't look like we got one. Best is 97. Hey, keep grinding, you know, rise and grind every day, in and out. You'll get it, bruh. Okay. Rabbit, fox. Hopefully it'll let me sleep. Isn't there like a drum hero? I think there is. I know that there was, Yeah, Rock Band, thank you. I was trying to think of the name of that one. I was gonna say there's one where it's like, there's guitar, bass, keyboard, and drum. Like there's one for each and you can play it up to 4 players. Rock Band, that's what it is. I posted a Snapchat story saying rise and grind like an hour ago. I say it ironically, because for my team project that we're working on right now, the game that we're working on, we're getting up in the mornings and meeting and starting working at 7 a.m. right now. So I like ironically send Rise and Grind into our Discord server on the mornings that we have to get up and work together on shit. And they all hate me for it. Dying Light's story is kind of mid. I feel like Dying Light in general is like good, but like kind of mid, honestly. Like the first one. I haven't played the second one. Oh, are you talking about Dying Light 2? I forgot that you picked up Dying Light 2. I thought for a second we were just talking about the first one. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Not my thing. Too much pointless dialogue and shit that no one cares about. Yeah, it's one of those games. Damn, man, where are these possums at? Hit me up with a 3-star possum, for fuck's sake. They're always like the exact same spot when they finally do respawn. I mean, we did find one, like, way down over here. But they're always, like, right around this spot. Every single time. Oh, that one is skinned, okay. I can't wait for Elden Ring. It looks so good. I'm not going to be playing Elden Ring. I still have the rest of the FromSoft games to play through. I've only played Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 so far. So I still gotta pick up and play Demon Souls, or not Demon Souls 2, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro. Like, I still got a bit of a ways to go before I get my way up to Elden Ring. So I'm not going to be playing it at launch. I'll probably pick it up on sale like a year from now, honestly. But it does look really, really good. Yeah, I want to play all of FromSoft's stuff before I buy Elden Ring. Because, like, there's not much point in me paying full price for the game to play it on day one if I haven't played all their other shit that I can get for way cheaper, you know? And I really, really like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. I love both of those games. They're both really, really awesome. But I just kind of have to pick up Dark Souls 2 at some point here to kind of keep the ball rolling. But I've also heard things about... Oh, that's a 3-star one. Sorry, I just really didn't want to fuck it up, so I was trying to aim for, like, the very tip-top of its head. Okay, we got a 3-star one, boys. We can cash in and be done with this stupid-ass hunting request bullshit. At least for the time being, because I think there's still going to be more hunting requests after this one. But I don't actually know how many there are. It's actually also really nice that we're this close to a post office. Gameplay is great, though. I've seen about 5 minutes of gameplay for Dying Light 2. I watched a mutual of mine play it who got access to the game a few days early from, what are they called? Techland? I don't even know what the development studio is called, so now I look like a fucking dumbass. I think it's Techland. You got the game a few days early for like a sponsored thing. So I watched like him play the first 5 minutes of the game. Like the very intro. And it looked pretty alright. Why can't I send mail? Perfect possum pelt. Hold up. Hunting requests. Motherfucker. Alright, so chat. I think I see what happened. And this is not good. Okay, you ready? Okay, the chipmunk, I grabbed the carcass. Okay, it's better than I thought. Hold up. Okay, a lot better than I thought. So I did do a little fuck up. I forgot that for hunting requests, they don't want the pelt. They want the carcass. So we need another possum. Because I skinned the possum instead of taking its carcass. Whoops. I have a carcass for all other things for this request. But this one, just because I got on today and it was the first thing I did, and I was also talking about other shit, kind of just had a little fuck up in the brain. Hold on, which one of these was the 3-star one? Because I can still pick these up, right? This was the 3-star one. Will this still count? Oh, it still counts! Okay, never mind, chat. Even though we skinned it, I can still use it. But hello, Mickle. How's it going? Oh, what the fuck? Something's coming after me. It's probably a wolf. Wait, something's actually coming after me, and it's kind of moving a little fast, and I'm not appreciating it. I don't think a coyote has ever actually attacked me like that. Interesting. How's it going, Mickle? Wait, am I going the right way? I'm not. I was suddenly like, I don't think I've been down this road before. I want Sticky to get here so that I can tell him the terms of our bet for the next 3 weeks, roughly. A little more than 3 weeks. Oh man, you're playing it on a PS4. I didn't even think about that before, because we were talking about you buying a new console recently. That didn't even cross my mind. Does it run well on PS4? It's definitely locked at 30, right? But even though it's locked at 30, and that's obviously not ideal, at the very least, like, are there frame dips, or is it like consistent 30?
I'll be right over.
Are there points where it just absolutely shits the bed, or is it pretty consistent? There we go. Send all those animals out,
Thanks for your assistance.
and I wait for my payment to come in the mail. They normally pay pretty good for those, which is good, considering how much of a pain those can be. Oh no, I didn't scroll down through the checklist before actually starting the stream, so I gotta find where we're at. Oh wait. Oh no, hold on, let me keep going. Okay, I found where we're at. Got it. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad, chat. This isn't bad. So, just real quick, there's some stuff to ride around the map and grab real quick. There are 7 things to ride around the map and grab real quick. I'm gonna find the locations of 3 dinosaur bones, 2 rock carvings, and there are 2 weapons that are just in the map to like go and collect. So we're gonna ride around and we're gonna grab those. All right, got it. Good. Is he gonna show the map location of this thing? Sorry, he has all of these in a video. Okay, there it is. It's like, I don't need to watch you do the whole horse ride over there. As long as you just give me the map's, like, location for it, then I can go and find it. Oh, wait. Have I already found it? I'll go over there just in case, but I have some marking there, so I think I might have found this rock carving. Or I might have just found something else right in the same spot. That is possible. Put the guns away. At least for now. But chat, before Sticky gets here, this is mostly for people who, like, are regulars to the stream, or just who have been watching this Red Dead playthrough consistently. Sticky Man, our moderator, at the end of the stream yesterday, to keep it short, because I just talked about this a minute ago, I'm just updating since there are more, like, regular people here now. He was saying that he thinks me streaming for 3 hours a day is too short, and he wants me to up it to 4. So I told him that today I would think of a number, and I would tell him the terms of our bet. I told him that if we could meet a goal that I would set by the end of the month, then I would start streaming for 4 hours, at least for all of March. Just to see, like, if it's worth the time or not, right? I've come up with this number. He doesn't know the number yet, because he hasn't been here yet today. But if the YouTube hits 350 subs by the end of February, then for the entire month of March, I will do 4-hour streams instead of 3-hour. And I'm not saying that it will end after March. I'm saying that, like, for March, we're going to stream for 3 hours a day, see if that works. And if it does, then I'll keep doing it. Like, if I get enough out of it for it to be worth that much of my time every day, we will continue, you know? Getting my alts. No alts. It won't count. No alts. I have prepared for alts because I figured that could happen. I am prepared for alts. Alts will not count. Can't be smurfing? Nope. Nope. Bigger number does not equal better person. More people equals better person.
mister.
Hey, Maester.
Morning.
I don't think he appreciated my speed on the road. What if I watch on both accounts? That is up to you. That's different. I'm saying for the subs. There are countermeasures that I can and probably will take every few days or so. Because there are things to like... There are tools that will detect alts / bots that are sub to a channel and automatically remove them for you. I used them before on Twitch. But I know that they also work for YouTube, so I'm going to be using those just to make sure that people aren't cheesing it with alts. But I'm throwing it out there for everyone because 50 different tabs. I don't know how well that will work because YouTube definitely has some sort of like IP detecting thing to like try to combat people viewbotting their own streams like naturally. So I don't know how well that'll play out. So I did not get that rock carving, but there it is. Also, sheesh. Is that big enough for you? Goddamn, sheesh. That rock carving, bussin'. Where's the next location for something? Okay, I can see 2 locations right now, which is awesome. Next one is up here. I don't even know what I'm looking for. But the reason that I'm throwing it out before Sticky's even here is just so that people know it. And in this case, either if you want longer streams per day, then you can support his cause by watching the YouTube stream. Or if you just want him to win, just because it's a pain in the ass for me if he wins, then you can also support the cause by watching the YouTube stream. I suffer, but I also benefit from this, as you can see. Oh, that rat fucking snapped my focus. Hey, mister. Oh, I didn't what the fuck? Oh, it was just super delayed. The greeting was so delayed. What the fuck? I was about to say, like, it didn't let me greet him even though I tried to. Oh, chat, you know what I was reminded of last night? Does anyone remember? Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Arthur, you need your guns. Get fucked. Get fucked. It has to calm down before it will respond to your commands. Kevin got freaked the fuck out, man. I mangled the cougar pelt. Oh, Kevin's here now. I was gonna say, since she's not even coming over here, I'll just skin it anyway. I love how fast you can spam like the targeting thing in Deadeye. Just because when a big animal like that comes up and I just whip out my like dual wielding revolvers, I have 12 shots, so I can just be like and then just fire them all off one by one in slow motion. It's awesome. It'll still be there next time, won't it? No, I will remember to get rid of it, I swear. I need to go through with the redeems and get rid of more than just that, to be fair. There are more things that need to be taken out of the redeems on Twitch. I feel like this is gonna have to be a rock carving, right?
Easy.
Like, this has got to be a rock carving up here somewhere. What the fuck are you doing, Kevin? Lies? not lies. There's more stuff. That's not a carving, is it? Like the pick a map one? Yes, exactly. What the fuck? Hold on, I actually need to like see what's going on here because I rode to the location. I just don't know where this thing is. Oh, okay. It's in the mine shaft. It's just that he pinged this on his map. Just so that, you know, you can ride up to it. Okay, so it's in the mine shaft, the thing that I'm looking for. Shit, my lantern's here. Holy shit. What's down there? Is this one of the weapons? What the fuck? It could be a rock carving, but I doubt it. It's probably one of the weapons. What else? Oh yeah, I see a gun on my mini-map. It is a weapon. What did we find? A new knife? A wide blade knife? Nice. That's the third knife I've gotten now. What do you know? Oh, gotta, you know, crawl. Why can't I get... Oh, okay. Sometimes you need to, like, do a specific animation to get through a space, but in some of those spaces, it doesn't even, like... It's not a cramped enough space to warrant needing a specific animation to get through it, so there's just this weird, awkward little stutter. Let me skip through his whole, like, crawling in to get it and crawling back out. Yeah. I wish that he would do these in separate videos instead of... Like, or with timestamps, maybe. Because when he does these sort of, like, collectible things, he just has, like, like, this video is 27 minutes of him just doing the whole, like, ride through and grabbing everything, you know? It's like, I don't need to watch you ride between and do the entire process of grabbing every item or collectible or whatever. Like, I just need to know where they are. I don't need the continuous, like, 27.5-minute cut of you riding around grabbing everything. Damn, I'm chugging through that Red Bull. It's the watermelon one. And it's actually really tasty. So I'm just flying through it. Oh, that was a black bear. Okay, I heard a bear, and I was like, well, here we go. Time to fuck up a grizzly with some revolvers, but... no, we're good. Black bears are more scared of me than I am of them. Kevin's still terrified of them, though. But that's just Kevin being a bitch. We all know Kevin's a bitch, right? Everyone knows it, everyone's been talking about it. Kevin's just a bit of a pussy, and it's okay. We don't talk about it. There's something here. Dinosaur bone. Okay, I was like, what was the third thing I was looking for? It was weapons, rock carvings, and what? Dinosaur bones. Got it. Boom. 9 of 30 dinosaur bones. Man, he just takes forever doing these too. Okay, there's one here. She's also a bum is getting held by Automod. This is why YouTube is better. Exactly. You should be watching the YouTube stream anyway if you want the longer streams. Just a reminder. Because I'm not entirely sure how affected YouTube is by concurrent viewership. Because it seems like it's very heavily affected by like algorithm stuff. But it could also be affected by concurrence. I just don't know how heavily. But if you're joining Sticky's cause for the longer streams in March, then YouTube is superior no matter what. Yeah. She's also a bum getting held by Automod. You love to see it. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like Twitch's Automod is... What the fuck is this? Is this a giant man? Wonder how big the man was, or if he was a man at all. Yeah, what in the fuck? It's a literal giant that was living in the mountains and died here. Holy shit. I love how Red Dead will just randomly throw in shit like that. Oh, it could be a Yeti. I thought it was just a giant man. It could be a Yeti, though. The DNA helix? What the fuck? The double helix is carved on that rock. Keep in mind, this is 1899. The double helix was not something that we knew about in 1899. Or a Bigfoot Easter egg? Yeah, it's probably like a Yeti or a Bigfoot, now that you say that. That's fucking crazy, though. Followed up immediately by me finding a double helix carved into the side of a mountain. This game's Easter eggs are awesome. There's one, like, about there. I want to say it's a Yeti. Now that you've said Yeti, I think that that's probably what it's supposed to be, because it's up in the mountains like this. I want to say it's a Yeti. Because at first I was just like, oh yeah, giant man. But once you said Yeti, I'm going with that. We found a Yeti skeleton today. Are the rock carvings maybe from aliens? Possibly? Because one of them was also like industrial gears, which I was like, okay, maybe that's like around this time. But I think that that was more like 1920s and shit, right? Like the Industrial Revolution. The skull looked human. And it had hair on the top of the skull, too. No, it didn't have sharp teeth. It looked human. Like, it just looked like a normal skeleton, but massive. So, I want to say it's either just a giant man or more like a more simple take on like a Yeti or Bigfoot myth, you know? Being up in the mountains in this game is fucking dope. It's really cool up here. Is it like dinosaur bones here? Oh, my payment for the wildlife, or the hunting request came in. The guy from Buried. Fucking Leroy. Or Arthur, if you're one of those guys, but... Oh, wait. I rode, like, right over the dinosaur bone. And then was like, what the fuck? There's nothing here. Write down the coordinates, Mr. Arthur Morgan. That is a dinosaur bone. Also, just because every time I call it out, it fixes itself right afterwards. YouTube saying 0 viewers while Smitty's talking to me in chat. Omega lol. Imagine. YouTube's view count is really busted. Like, really busted.
Here.
Oh, man. Kevin? How do we get down there?
Yeah.
Safely, that is. How do we safely get down there?
Yeah.
I just want to call out the YouTube view count, like, clearly being wrong whenever I can, because every time I do, it gets better.
Yep.
At least that's just been our luck, is that every time I say something out loud, it'll just, like, fix itself. So I'm going to keep doing it until that stops working for me. Come on, Kevin, get us up there. Yeah, here we go. Is there a weapon here? Is this one of the weapons? Oh, there's moonshine. I can use I can use that to make incendiary shotgun shells. Do you think there's a rock carving, like, down here? Could that be what's marked for like, collectible here? It could be up here. Not seeing dinosaur bones or rock carvings. Yeah, Kevin, let's take a look down below.
Okay, girl. Yep.
What the fuck? Why are you just walking into a tree and, like, freaking out?
Easy. There, girl.
What the fuck are you doing, Kevin? I really wish sometimes that I had that thing on screen. Like, you've seen streamers who have, like, their controller thing on their overlay where you can, like, see all the inputs they're doing. Sometimes when I'm riding my horse in this game, I wish that that was on screen. Because there are moments where the horse just does not do what you are inputting on your controller, like, at all. And it always just feels so awkward when it happens. Okay, I just have to watch what's supposed to be here. I have to watch the guy get to this. Because I have no idea what I'm looking for right now. Oh, he doesn't even go to this one next. What the fuck? What? Okay, I guess I'll come back. Because he comes back here after going here. So I'll go grab that and then see what he does when he comes back this way. Oh man, I can't I can't get up that. Kevin's not gonna make that happen. We'll just have to find our own way down the mountain. This reminds me so much of Colorado. This area. Like the mountain areas of Colorado, right? I haven't been to the mountains in Colorado in a long time. I need to go back there soon, actually. It's probably been 4 years since I've been to the mountains in Colorado. It's awesome up there. I love it up there. Well, up there relative to where I live now, but even when I used to live in Minnesota, I would refer to it as up there, because it's like up in the mountains. It's weird that we refer to it like that, but I really love it in the mountains in Colorado. It's so, so pretty. And you can go and ski and snowboard and shit, and it's really fucking fun. Like, the paths up there and just the mountainsides and everything are awesome. I love going into the bowls up in the mountains. It's such a blast. What's funny? What's funny, Sticky? What's funny? Your internet. Oh god, what? Okay, there's apparently something around here. Collectible thing? What's wrong with the internet? That's funny. 10 megs down. That would just be pain. Like, in the modern day, 10 megs down is just not enough. If you're doing anything aside from just, like, browsing Facebook, you need more than, like, 10 down, right? Hold on. I just need to see where the fuck this guy goes. Some of these spots that he marks, I go, like, directly to them. And then it's just, like, there's nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Is it possible I have this? Hold on. What does he pull out of this thing? Let's see. Let's see. So there's a grizzly bear with a knife in it. It's the... Okay, I do have the antler knife, right? Hold on. I think I have that. I do. Okay, so I've already found that grizzly just on my own. Cool. So we can skip this one, even though I'm already here. And then we're going back to the other one, but let me see what exactly he does here. So he's pulling up to the spot. So I know it's not a weapon. It's either a dinosaur bone or a rock carving, because those were the two weapons. He goes to the camp. What the fuck? He's walking so slowly. He shows the spot on the map again. Hurry the shit up, man. Oh, it's like an extra collectible that I'm going to need later. Okay. Blazing fast speeds you have, Kappa. Okay, so Sticky. I already told chat earlier.
Okay then, girl.
I told chat earlier, but with this 4-hour stream thing, I've come up with the bet for you. Okay? Do you have 900? I have 400 down and 20 up. That's what I have at my place. Because I live alone. So 400 down and 20 up for what I do is like plenty. I don't need anything faster than that, you know? What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? I needed at least like 10 up for my plan, just because of like streaming. Because, like pure, like just streaming in 1080p 60 frames a second, to keep like a stable, stream and video quality for 1080p 60 frames a second, you need to use at least 6 megabytes of up for like the entire stream. And obviously like that's your signal's gonna vary and all that, so you want to have like at least 10 or 12 if you're planning on streaming in 1080 60. So I got like the cheapest plan that got me at least like 10 or 12 ish up, which for my provider where I live was 400 down 20 up for like, I think I pay $55 a month for internet, so that's me. Right. But for the 4-hour streams bet, we know the terms now. I've told chat, well, chat that was here earlier, the terms. For me to start doing 4-hour streams every day, where you're going to need to reach 350 subscribers on the YouTube by March 1st. And if we do that, then for the very least, I will do 4-hour streams through the entirety of March. Whoa, Kevin, why did you jump? The water's fine. Yes, the water is fine. Why is Kevin freaking the fuck out on this mountainside? She's just not going where I, like, control her to. Come on. Go. I'm, like, hitting the run button. I'm steering her to the right of the rock, and she's just, like, walking into it endlessly. Okay, so what I was missing here is just that, like, there's this box that I have to open that has, like, a pamphlet for a recipe that we need for 100%. I don't need the bait, but I need that recipe. The special miracle tonic. Which I craft with currant, yarrow, and burdock root. Okay, I just don't know how to get currant. That's the one thing. But actually, that's not that hard to get. Next collectible. We're actually pretty close to the end of just grabbing collectibles here. Where do we go next, funny YouTube man? What the fuck? In the middle of riding to the next thing, he just randomly kills and skins an elk and puts it on the back of his horse. I made sure to like the stream on YouTube. Good. Because if you want 4-hour streams, then you're definitely going to need to at least do that. Hold on. He showed the map location, but I was talking to you, so I didn't, like, pay attention to where I was going. It's up by Wallace Station, roughly. It's just above this little dot. It's more like there. We found a Yeti skeleton, or something of the sort. Kevin! Not this again. Is Kevin dead? Okay. I don't think we're getting back up there. Yeah, no. In general, for YouTube growth, I was just talking about this a second ago. Or, not a second, like 20 minutes or so ago. I was saying, like, I don't know how heavily YouTube factors concurrent viewership into its algorithm. But, since I don't know, I just can't really say if it's, like, are likes the only thing that counts? Do likes and viewership count? Is it entirely dependent on how I set up everything with, like, keywords and, like, ranked tags and all that shit that no one's gonna even know what I'm talking about? I'm hated. Everyone's trying to fucking get 4-hour streams, man. That's why YouTube hits better lately. Here's the thing, man. I feel like Twitch... I used to say just that, like, YouTube has better growth for creators, but Twitch has a better live platform for, like, watching. I almost take back part of that. I would say YouTube is better to grow for small creators, and Twitch has some benefits over YouTube's live platform from a viewer perspective, but it's not entirely better. I think Twitch is better because it has badges that, like, reward people for being a part of the community in different ways, right? Like the sub badges, VIP and moderator badges, stuff like that, right? Like, they have badges, and those are great. I think Twitch is better for, like, interaction of, like, chatters amongst themselves, if that makes sense. Like, if you're in chat, having a conversation with someone else in chat, then, like, Twitch has a better platform for that. But I think if you're just someone who, like, is watching the stream and not really too concerned with the whole community part, I think YouTube honestly has a better, like, viewer platform, if that makes sense. Like, oh wait, I've been to this before. Been trying to fix my dog shit internet so I can watch Twitch. Won't work doing YouTube. Does the YouTube, like, buffer less than Twitch or something? Oh, that's Kevin in slow motion. I was like, what the fuck is about to come kill me? Oh no, that is a grizzly, isn't it? Well, he's far away. Wait, where's my Springfield? There we go. Bitch. Cole on the hub? Pog? Cole's not on the hub yet. I have, I know that it used to be a pretty big meme to, like, put Twitch clips on the hub. And it was never, like, streamers who put their own clips on the hub. But I know that there were always, like, viewers that would, like, make a page for one of their favorite streamers on the hub and just post clips of them. And, I heard that a couple of smaller creators actually, like, literally got established off of, like, a viewer of theirs putting clips of them on the hub and those clips, like, blowing up over there. Just because of, like, the novelty of seeing, like, funny Twitch clips on P-Hub. Like, people would love it, and it would just generate traffic for no good reason. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, there's no valid reason for why that should work for people. I just closed my YouTube live dashboard by accident. I tried to tab back to it, and I closed it. I straight up closed it. I have to reopen it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Got my YouTube chat back. Okay. Trying to get that. Do they have, like, a system like that? Like Reddit Gold, I know, is probably the reference here, right? Do they have a system like that where it's like you can give a comment an award if you think it's funny? Because, like, obviously, comments on the hub are, like, known for how fucking legendary and hilarious they can be. So this apparently was just an entirely new kind of hatchet that was hidden here. Which, I'm not complaining. The dude said I would be finding 2 weapons. I found 3. And this third one, I am not complaining. I found a whole Minecraft playthrough. That's what I'm saying. Like, there are people who, like, upload playthroughs and shit like that on there. And they do well just because of, like, the novelty of them. Like, it's funny, right? Okay, I think this is the last one, because there's, like, a minute and a half left in the video, and he's just pulling up. So, let me get this spot, and I think this is the last collectible for this little ride around before we actually, like, get back to interesting stuff. But these collectibles have to happen at some point. So it's like once a chapter or so that I have to ride around and just grab collectibles. This is the second time we've done it the whole playthrough. If you go to the hub for comments, you're straight up G. I have in the past. Because I've been, like, in Discord with friends. And, you know, we'll, like, see a meme about, like, P-Hub comments, and one of them will be like, oh, dude, we should just go read fucking Pornhub comments. I've been trying to avoid actually saying it, but we're almost an hour into the stream at this point, so I think it's fine. But, like, they can be so funny. Like, absurdly funny.
Yep.
There's an old, Filthy Frank video where he just does a rap of, like, I think it's like porn titles, like Pornhub video titles. I don't think it's comments, but titles of videos, and it is so fucking funny. If you've seen it and you know what I'm talking about, just like off the top of your head, then you know that that video is fucking insane. Just so unbelievably funny. Looks like we got dinosaur bone in here. Yes, sir. You can learn your favorite recipes. Damn, I'm trying to get a new beanless chili recipe. Maybe I gotta look on there, you know. Therapy Bay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know how many we're at for dinosaur bones because I wasn't paying attention. Hubs are us. I think it's too close to a certain children's toy shop brand. I think they could get in trouble, genuinely, for that one. Is that the last collectible? Seems like it is. I'm just clicking off of this. It seems like I got everything. He said that we were only going to be finding 2 weapons, but we found 3. Sorry. My neighbor is outside with her dog, and I like dogs. Dogs are dope. I just saw a dog go out the window, and it made me happy. Wasn't Toys R Us shut... Did they get shut down? The hub. Well, I mean, there's a lot of hubs for many things on the internet. You know, it could refer to a lot of things. That's all I'm saying.
You're all right now, girl.
Kevin's eating good today, getting that horse meal. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a little bit more steep than I had anticipated. Good call, Kevin. Can you not go down there? I was gonna say, we should definitely be able to slide down that. And then slide down this. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Well, I fortified Kevin's course right before that, so lucky that it worked out like that. It was, but they came back. I didn't know that they got shut down. I never heard about that. I never shopped at Toys R Us when I was a kid. I think Toys R Us, if I'm right at least, is like a little too zoomer for me. Like, I don't think that they were as massive of a brand until like the very tail end of when I was like actually shopping for toys as a kid, you know? I just don't think that they were like anywhere near as big when I was like at the like toy age, if that makes sense. Always mad expensive. Oh, maybe that's it then, because I'm like, I never went to Toys R Us as a kid. When I was younger, my family didn't have much money, so that's probably why. Now that you say that would make sense. Apparently, if you're 20 plus, you're a boomer now. I mean, according to the internet, I'm a boomer. Like, I've been called a boomer for a lot of things.
I'll take care of this real quick.
Like, I'm 19, but the internet has called me boomer quite a few times.
What needs to go where?
So I got confused because I was like, aren't I supposed to be receiving a hunting request? That hunting request paid 100. Oh my god, and we got another one? Wait, I have one of the carcasses? Oh, a sparrow. I have a sparrow carcass, because I accidentally shot one last time we were hunting for birds, right? Hold on. Yeah, look at that. I have a perfect sparrow carcass already. Damn. We used to have Target in Canada. Yeah, no, my Canadian friend, Owen, who's from Toronto, he, this was like a couple of years ago that we were talking about Target, or I mentioned that I had to go to Target to pick something up, and he was like, wait, Target's still around? I was like, yes. What? And he was like, I thought Target shut down. I was like, no. And it was just purely because Target in Canada got shut down. Because it like wasn't successful there. He also informed me that apparently like the big grocery store up in Canada is Walmart. Which like statistically in the US as a whole, Walmart I think is our biggest grocery store chain too. But I can say that like I don't know anyone personally who actually shops at Walmart. Like straight up I don't. Because here in Florida, it's like if you're gonna shop at a cheaper grocery store, you're gonna go to Publix. Or if you're willing to pay a little bit more for like slightly higher quality stuff with a way better shopping experience, then you're gonna go like Target or Costco, right? Walmart has everything for everyone, I guess. Walmart's kind of shit. Also, in the US, there's a bit of a meme about like the people at Walmart. That's very true. At least in the US, this is a thing. Where, like, Walmart people are kind of fucking nutty. Like, the people that you will encounter in a Walmart are fucking crazy. We started watching your stream. Oh, my controller. Here we go. There we go. The people of Walmart in the US are fucking nuts. But anyway. We're in chapter 3, about halfway through it or so. And we started this, like, early January, I think. So we've been doing it for about a month. And we're at, like, 47%. Oh, wait, is this the guy who, like, bets me money? It is. I can see him. He's up there. Also, hello, Owen. Owen in YouTube chat. And he's not a moderator in YouTube chat.
Are you gonna give me the chance to redeem myself?
Owen, you want me to do that real quick? You want me to hit you up with that little wrench icon in the YouTube chat? You want it? What the fuck, man? It's because,
I know I got you beat this time.
it's because when I started doing YouTube at first, I made sure, like, in my mod chat, in the Discord server, I sent out saying, like, everyone send me your YouTube name so that I can mod you. But, like, you and, or Dan is mod in here, but Dan is the only one of you guys that is. His name is just straight up Odarine on YouTube. Okay, I'm getting no matching users. Hold on. Can I grab... Hold on, chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this little funny shooting bet with this guy in a second. But I need to grab Owen's channel link, because I know that this is a way that you can mod channels on YouTube. There it is. Found him. Him and his best of Amy Schumer moment on his YouTube channel. It's a fire video, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Best Amy Schumer moment on Odorine's YouTube channel. It has like 17 views, but it's a banger, I tell you.
Put some money on it.
I don't actually remember exactly what that video is, so I hope... Oh, and that video's not going to get me in trouble for saying that it's funny, right?
Fine by me, friend. Fine by me.
Because I don't actually remember that video. I just have like a vague memory of you showing it to me one time, like over a year
You know
ago.
how this goes. The one who shoots the most bottles wins.
Just draw your gun and aim when
Okay.
you're ready.
Who's ready for me to cheat this man out of his $15?
Shoot! Oh, come on! And after all that practice,
Not enough, I guess.
that was just a one-off.
It is, bud.
Fluke.
Fuck, bud.
Let's go again.
Fucking cold.
With real money.
Yeah, $30 bet. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Aha! That's a good call, amigo.
Let's see.
All right.
Birds
real
again?
simple.
Yep.
First one to hit 4 flying birds wins. Stand near me, and as soon as they come out, it's anyone's shot.
I know
Be
how this goes by now.
patient.
I killed that
There they
motherfucker
go.
when I lost. You know what the funny thing is, Owen? I accidentally killed him at one point because during this part where he's like, when the birds come out, shoot them. I hit right trigger and it like did one of those executions where you like put your gun up to his gut and pull the trigger.
Well,
But then he just showed up again like a day later. I accidentally killed him mid-bet one time.
my word.
And then he just like showed up again the next day.
Appreciate it.
sure. Better watch out next time. You'll
Being halfway through this game, doing 100%, when Rockstar has finally given an acknowledgement to GTA 6 being in development, makes me really excited. Especially because they were so adamant about, like, it's taking a long time because we're really trying to one-up our previous product, being this game. It's like, since their emphasis with that note, like public notice on development was... It's taking a long time because it's going to be better than Red Dead 2. Like, I'm going to hold them to it, man. It better
Not
be.
your day, huh?
That's a big thing to say.
Guess I need more practice, huh?
The one thing that I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do, I'm riding up to Strawberry right now. Right, chat? But the challenge that we need to do is we need to ride from Strawberry to Saint Denis in under 9 minutes without touching any water. Which means I have to ride from Strawberry to Saint Denis in 9 minutes or less, but I can't cross any rivers. So we need to go like across the map without going through a river. So I'm gonna need to like map out a whole route before we leave Strawberry for this. I'm gonna need to find out where all like the bridges are that we're gonna have to take across. All right, made it to Strawberry. Now comes the challenging part. Why is it so cloudy in Red Dead, man? Like it's been raining all day here in Orlando. So I don't want it to be like cloudy and rainy in Red Dead 2. Like, come on. Cross the massive train bridge? Oh! Oh, that's a call and a half, actually. I think that's probably the only way, right? It's like, I don't think there's another way to get across the Dakota without going through the water. I don't see any other bridge. Oh, unless you go all the way up there. Wait, but that's a railroad too. Never mind. I think you have to go across the train bridge. I think that's just like intended path. So we'll ride to there and then go right and take the railroad. And then do we just take the railroad the whole way, you think? I guess that's a bridge too, so we could probably take the actual roads once we're across there. Imagine if the game flops. Here's the thing, I said this yesterday too, like right after, because I streamed like, what, 2 hours after that, like, public notice, right? So we were talking about it yesterday, and what I said yesterday with that is like, that's the expectation they've set for themselves, right? But the thing to keep in mind is that Rockstar Games has only ever one-upped themselves every time historically, right? It's like, you go from GTA 3 to Vice City, from Vice City to San Andreas, from San Andreas to GTA 4, GTA 4 to Red Dead 1, Red Dead 1 to GTA 5, GTA 5 to Red Dead 2. Like, they do historically just get better every time, right? And throw in the middle of all that, they also made Bully and LA Noire. And, like, Max Payne 3, but we don't really talk about that one. Oh my god, there's a train here. It's fine. It's fine. Kevin, please don't fuck me over. What are you doing? Don't slow down. Still just spamming the button. The only L they took was GTA 4. I don't even think GTA 4 was like an L. Like, it's personally not my favorite of their games, but it's still really, really good. Oh my god, the train is starting. Am I faster than the train, or is this going to be a problem? I need to at least beat the train to the other side of this bridge. Kevin, move your ass. Go. Go, 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 Kevin, please. Oh, God. It was a bum to me. Yeah. I think that honestly, was a big part of it for me. Like, I liked his story a lot, but I don't know if I really loved his character, you know? Like, the whole American Dream thing with him was awesome and really well done, but I just don't know about his character personally. Okay, so we made it across the river. Now we just need to get, like, actually into Saint Denis. We could just take the railroad track the whole way. Is it shorter or longer to take the railroad track? You need the white Arabian horse? Okay. I've talked about this before. Right? Here's the thing with the white Arabian. Because everyone's always coming in here, they're like, oh, you're doing 100%, you don't even have the white Arabian. What is this? Here's the thing with the white Arabian. I know about it. I've been told about it a few times. However, we have Kevin. And Kevin's a bit of a bitch. Kevin's a little skittish. Maybe not the fastest horse out there. But it's fucking Kevin. Okay? Kevin is an often misgendered horse. Kevin is not a male horse. I didn't know the time that we bought her that it was a female horse. I only found out about 10 minutes later when Arthur said girl when like patting her and shit. But Kevin is our horse. We stick with Kevin to the end unless something tragic happens. And there have been close calls. But so far, we've still been able to stick with Kevin. And I plan to stick with Kevin the whole way at this point. I bet that by the end, I'll probably end up catching a White Arabian, at least to have one, right? I don't know if I'll, like, use it often, because we'll still have Kevin unless she dies in some horrific incident. But I'll probably get one just because so many people throughout this playthrough have been like, why do you not have one? At least at that point I can be like, I do have one, but Kevin. It's probably best if they don't develop for PS4 slash Xbone, so that way GTA 6 can get its full potential. I don't think that they're developing for PS4 or Xbone. Like, straight up, I do not think that that game will... Because think about it, right? I'm saying at least it's going to be another, like, 3 years until we get GTA 6. Some people think that because of that statement, it's going to be coming sooner than that. I'm honestly saying, like, holiday 2024 or 2025 for GTA 6. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking will be around the time frame we'll see the game. So, I have no doubt in my mind that the PS4 and Xbox One will not be getting a port for GTA 6. Because even if it came out, like, in 2023, right? At that point, there's just not going to be games being made for PS4 and Xbox at that point. Right? Like after this holiday season, I think this year we're going to see, like, the last set of games developed for those consoles, and then after this year we're going to fully move on from them, right? Because normally when a next-gen console comes out, the previous generation get, like, another 2 years or so of support before they're, like, fully left behind. I'm thinking 25. That's mostly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 24, like, December-ish, if anything, like, earliest. But, yeah, definitely, I'm more leaning towards, like, 2025 at some point is when I expect to see the game. How are we on time, chat? What do you think? If we're in Rhodes now, we're not far from St. Denis. We didn't touch water. I think that we've kind of got this in the bag at this point. Techland dropped support mid-development. Probably for the best. That game came out in a pretty rough state on Xbone and PS4 at that point. So you can only imagine, like, if they had also put resources into 360 and PS3 ports, and especially just how rough those ports would have been for the original Dying Light. Like, holy shit. That game would have been struggling on a PS3. And on a 360, but especially on a PS3. Like, Red Dead Redemption 1 had to run at 640p on a PS3 to even, like, come close to a solid 30 frames the whole game. Like Red Dead Run... sorry, I can't talk. Red Dead 1 couldn't even run at 720p on the PS3. Just because that console... I don't know what Sony was thinking with that console. Like, in my mind, that was, like, probably the low point for PlayStation as a whole was the PS3. Because PS2, I still prefer the original Xbox to my PS2, right?
Yeah.
But I think that that's mostly just a preference thing, and the two of them are pretty much interchangeable, honestly. But like PS2, even though it trailed a little bit behind, I still love my PS2, right? PS3, the most use I've gotten out of my PS3 was I played The Last of Us when it came out, and I often use it nowadays to play PS1 games in my living room. With like a wireless controller so that I don't have to sit on my like footrest super close to the TV, you know? But there we go. Easy, challenge complete. The 9-minute dry dash. Kill 7 enemies from horseback without dismounting. That one shouldn't be bad. I just have to go on a murder spree at some point. GTA 5 on PS3 runs at like 24 FPS. So does Red Dead 1. When a buddy of mine sold his PS3, he just ended up giving me an extra copy of Red Dead 1 because he couldn't find anyone to buy it, which is weird to me. Like, he was able to sell his PS3, but not his copy of Red Dead for the PS3. Anyway. He gave me a PS3 copy, and I checked it out just because I had always heard that the port was a lot worse on the PS3 than it was on the 360. And it's like, it ran at 640p, and it didn't even hold a stable 30 frames. Like, That port was really, really rough on PS3. The PS3 was just a very underpowered console for the games that were coming out. I mean, near the end of that generation, for the 360 and the PS3, both of them were struggling to run games by the end of their generation, you know? Like with the 360 even, with how good that console was as far as future-proofing. Because for a piece of hardware that came out in 2005, that shit still ran GTA 5 at 720p, 30 frames a second. Like, the amount of shit going on in GTA 5, it's impressive that the 360 came out 8 years prior and was still able to run it, you know? But both of those consoles were so unprepared for how much games would develop during the 8 years or so that they would have to live, right? Like, I'm amazed that GTA ran on the 360 as well as it did. I am blown away that Halo 4 ran on the 360 and ran as well as it did, because that game looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Killzone 3 looked pretty good, but the frame rate was so bad. The frame rate was so bad. Like, it would be fine in most moments, but like when heavy combat got started, it would dip. It was rough. And I'm not a PlayStation hater, because I know that some people still to this day are like super console warsy. I love Xbox and I love PlayStation. I'm a PC guy now, so I don't really use either of them very much. I don't own a Series X or a PS5, because there's really no point for me to. All the PS5 exclusives that are coming out, I'm generally just not interested in. With the one exception being the Demon Souls remake, but at that point, it's like, I have Demon Souls on my PS3, and it's not so much a remake as it is a remaster, so it's like, I don't really need that. It's like $500 or more, because scalpers, for one game that I already own. It's just to make that one game look better. It's like, I don't feel a need for either of the consoles. But I love both. I have all 4 PlayStations, and I have all 3 Xboxes leading up to this generation, so I'm not like a big console wars kid. I've played both my whole life, and I've been a fan of both my whole life. Man, you know, sometime I'm gonna come to this office and I'm gonna actually do the Billy Midnight thing. I got a rock statue? What the hell is that? A statue made from rock. Oh my lord. I'm like, what does that do? And then I just look at the description. A statue made from rock. At the time, you wouldn't be able to run GTA 5 on an 8-year-old PC, so I'm shocked Xbox and PS3 could do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, what I'm generally talking about with those consoles not being prepared for, like, the technology shift in those 8 years, look at, like, a launch title for Xbox 360 that came out in 2005. Like, the original Gears of War. Wait, wasn't that 2006? Shit, I think it was. Call of Duty 2. That's, like, the kind of game that those consoles were made to run. It's like Call of Duty 2, Gears of War 1, like, those sorts of games the console was made to handle. Near the end, or not even near the end, like, halfway through their generation, you'd start getting, like, Red Dead Redemption 1. And then near the end, you get like Grand Theft Auto 5, Halo 4, The Last of Us. It's like, those consoles were not ready for those sorts of games. It is a fucking miracle that things worked out the way they did for those consoles. And they were able to actually run them at all. Really. Hi, Hosea. Whoa, Kevin freaked out. Hosea scared the shit out of her, apparently.
What are you doing?
And my boy John.
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look
Fair
kind of
enough.
lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it.
Right.
Now I'm doing mine.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
get going now.
So I've never worked on one, obviously, because I would have zero reason to.
Thank you, John.
But
See you later.
I've heard from professors and just from people that I've met who have been in the industry for a while as developers
Okay,
that working on a
let's head out to the
PS3 dev
Braithwaite
kit
place.
was
You know the
hell.
way?
Yeah, I've been there.
I've heard that they were just
What
so,
exactly are we
so
doing?
unbearable to work
This is
in.
the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you?
Can we go
And it's time
faster?
we made a
Slightly.
formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses, and all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know.
I'm gonna hit the rock.
There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair.
There is.
I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure.
No.
They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well,
They're just gonna get themselves
I'm sure
killed.
there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Yeah. Just from people that I know who worked in the dev side of the industry during that generation, like getting assigned to work on a PS3 dev kit for a game was like something you did not want to get assigned to. It was one of those things that you just sit there and like cross your fingers and hope that that didn't come to your table because you just did not want to work in those dev kits. Because the amount of like optimization required to get them to run at like 20 plus frames on a PS3 dev kit was apparently just absurd.
Here we are.
Or so I've been told.
Little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine,
Oh, just
my
some
fine
good
fellow.
stuff.
May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Hey,
May
yo.
I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house.
He's just coming along with us. I love it.
We'll be watching you.
Hey,
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
let me meet the lady of the house then. People say it often, but do you agree consoles have held back gaming? To a degree. I think that gaming would progress a lot faster with it, like in the absence of consoles, but I don't think it would be that much faster.
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it.
Oh, he's got an attitude on him.
Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property.
Yeah.
Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
I no longer want to meet the lady of the house. She's too old.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do.
Really?
Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I
Oh.
believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
Hey, I love cribbage. Let's go.
Next stop,
I'll play cribbage.
saloon.
Here we go.
When I was growing up, my grandma taught me how to play cribbage. Every time I would be over there for Thanksgiving, it was like the one game that she wanted to play ever.
Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad.
You know, I appreciated the sass from Hosea there.
Cornwall's been pumping a lot of
It was
cash into
awesome.
the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah. That don't surprise me.
All right.
I'm liking the direction we're going in
This could
here.
get ugly.
Yes,
You
it
and
could.
Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud.
Mm-hmm.
We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm
What?
the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Well, I have to.
Put this hat on.
No, you can't take my hat. You know how much effort I went through to get that fucking... Oh my god.
Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh, shh.
Does he have clown
You can't
makeup?
speak. You're turned idiot.
Right.
Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
We're getting into character. I'm enjoying it. Passenger off of 30. No, this is Hosea. He's a homie. Passenger off of 30. I'm liking this plan. But the sheriff will recognize me if he comes by. There's no way this is enough to be like a disguise. Also, don't I still have my deputy badge on?
Stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right?
What?
2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Don't put that on me. I didn't strangle my mama. Oh yeah.
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him, don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of yous. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring
It's an art
people
form.
buy the correct things.
I don't know.
Right.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton.
Wait, so he paid off the
Hand out the
fucking
liquor.
the workers of the bar? No way. We have control of the bar and the saloon. Let's go. I'm handing out moonshine to everyone. Everyone's getting fucked up in here.
Gentlemen.
Free moonshine.
My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them, so hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though.
I'm pouring out shots of moonshine.
And we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day. I'll have one, Fenton. A gift.
What the fuck?
Bounty.
Don't. Oh, what the?
Do a look at a gift horse. When I see a gift horse, I
Woo. I gotta manually pour out these drinks? Come on now. I'm not even pouring it like in the fucking glass.
don't be shy.
Boom.
Won't be happy about this.
No, he won't. Well, who cares?
Where's mine then? Now it's your
Hey, don't rush me. I'm trying my best here. Drinks for everyone.
You're a fine man, Fenton. A fine man. Don't listen to your brother.
Yeah, I didn't kill my mom, I swear. And if I did, the bitch deserved it. Oh, the sheriff is... Oh my god, they're carrying out bottles of it. Everybody's gonna be lit.
Hey, send a couple this way.
What happened to 30 minutes? We've been here all day.
He rarely bites. Don't keep them waiting, Fenton.
Oh my god.
Kill me? I only went out for milk.
Fenton, serve the drinks, Fenton.
Comes back drunk off his ass on free moonshine. How long has Arthur just been here pouring these out?
Drink up, drink!
Uh-oh.
Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
Get their asses, Arthur. My hat, fucker. Wait, he's shooting at me right there. Hosea, hit him. Hosea's got that Call of Duty NPC syndrome, where his bullets don't do any damage. Stop calling me Arthur, I'm Fenton. It's not gonna let me. Did Hosea just die? I'm sorry, he got thrown over and I saw an X on my map and it didn't like instantly fail me. So I was kind of like, wait, he died, didn't he? Can I pull out both of my revolvers? Yeah, that makes this a lot easier. Got thrown off. That's what I thought, because I was just like, wait, he's dead, right? But since it didn't instantly fail me, I second guessed myself. I'm like, maybe he's fine. Auto aim, please. I'm on a controller. You can't do this to me. Like, if I was on mouse and keyboard, different story. Oh. I did not hit him. I'm sorry, but my reticle was so far away from his body. Oh! God damn! Jose is too old for that, man. Go, man. Fuck.
I'm getting us out of here.
Good.
Let this go, Arthur.
Over there. They got out the back.
Oh, I almost shot his horse in the head. I almost like target locked on the horse.
He's down.
This did not go the way I thought it would. I thought the sheriff was gonna like bust me and recognize me. I did not think that this was gonna happen.
Coming out of the alley.
We run the liquor. That's it.
Oh, I love auto aim when it works, man.
Behind you. Come on, move those sons of bitches. Turn around. More behind you. Good shot.
I love Deadeye sometimes. Like, half the time it just feels like cheating, but in moments like that, it's just badass. Holy shit! Train. Train. Okay. I thought the train was gonna hit us. No, they're not. Oh my god. Oh, I thought his horse was gonna get hit by the train. Oh. I wasn't gonna be able to watch that happen, man. That was gonna be too much for me.
In front of you, Arthur.
Man, there are so many of them. The Lemoyne Raiders do not fuck around.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not about the money. It's about the principle.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
Now I don't have a hat. And my hair is slicked back because apparently the pomade never wears off. Is there a way to like unslick my hair? Because it has been slicked for so long. I figured it would just wear off.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertising, yes.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
Go in the water? Why?
Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
Fenton was a great character. I'm literally just a mute behind the bar all day, pouring out drinks for everyone.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real
Fucking
nice.
crazy.
Exactly. On the one side, we
Oh,
have
the
got
hair?
Gray family.
No, I've swum in the
Scots,
water
degenerates,
since.
drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus.
Swum?
And on the other,
Swam?
their
Swim?
mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold. And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
Oh yeah, play both sides, get all the money.
Sure.
Why not?
God, my beard is too
Well,
long.
we
I'm
got
trimming it
lawmen
after
in
this.
3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now we have the
I have
opportunity
6,000 in my
here to
pocket
put
right now.
ourselves in the middle of something
Just
that ain't
saying.
nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor too. Now you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated.
Oh.
We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
What?
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something.
Okay,
If you will excuse me, Arthur. I got
YouTube
to
viewers
run
will be
away.
able to go back a few seconds and see it. When it did that close-up of Arthur, I could see, like, individual parts of the beard hair, like, blowing around in the wind. That's why my jaw dropped for a second there. Because when it did the close-up, like, individual pieces of the beard hair were blowing around. That looked fucking ridiculous. If you're on YouTube, you can just go back a few seconds. Because they let the rewind function work on live streams, thankfully. That was fucking nuts. Okay, Arthur needs a clean shave real quick. Can I, like... Oh. I've made it worse. I've made it worse. It's even more slicked back. Oh, I doubled up the pomade now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change clothes real quick. Yeah, get the sombrero back. Let's go. Since we're back down in the south again. Hell. Did not mean to do that. Okay. I should check my challenges, just because I have not really done any today other than the horse thing. What was it that I had for, fuck. Survivalist. I don't remember this. That's right. Crafting all the different tomahawk types. Try going and getting a trim, but not adding pomade. Wait, can I cut my hair, like, at my tent? Or do I have to go to, like, a barber for it? Are there barbers in this game? Okay, so I can trim my facial hair, but not my hair. Are there barbers in this game? Hold up. Pretty sure. There's a butcher, general store, blah, blah, blah. It's probably in like Saint Denis, if anywhere, right? A show, newspaper, blah, 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 blah. General store, saloon, doctor, gunsmith. A tailor? Oh, wait. Snip, snip. Barber! Let's go. Okay. Let's go get Arthur a haircut. I don't think that my hair did have pomade in it there when I was talking about it.
Where's that horse got to?
I think, honestly... Where is my horse? Kevin's icon is not even on my map. We left Kevin, like, right here when I got on the wagon. Oh, Kevin just spawned. Okay. Awesome. Got it.
Let's go, girl.
You end up leaving with more hair than you went in? Yeah. It's because GTA barbers are just like, choose your hairstyle, right? So it's like you can go in as Francis at the beginning of GTA 5, and you can have like the buzz cut that he's got at the beginning, and you can leave with an afro. And it's like, I love that shit. It's just like so video gamey and so like funny that you can just instantly get hair like that. But what I was saying was, I don't think I even had my hair slicked back in that cutscene. I think what has just been happening is I just haven't been going to the barber. So my hair has just been growing the entire playthrough. And since I accidentally did put pomade in my hair the one time, I've just thought for like the last 5 streams or so that my hair looks dumb because it's slicked back. But I think what happened is just that my hair grew out. What's the story with getting Kevin? We bought Kevin at the stable in Valentine. And I named it Kevin after a channel manager that I had on Twitch previously, who we had just, Kevin and I don't work together anymore, and we had just, like, separated at the time, so I was like, Kevin was a bit of a running joke in chat as well, because, like, I always said his name, like, chat knew his name, but didn't, like, ever see him or hear from him directly, right? So Kevin was, like, a bit of a running joke in the chat, so I named the horse Kevin, thinking it was a male horse. It wasn't. And then I get out and I'm riding Kevin around. I'm like, this is a great new horse. Because I was coming off of like the default one that it gives you at the beginning of the game. So I'm like, oh, big upgrade, right? And then I'm like calming the horse down when there was like a snake or something nearby. And Arthur goes, you're all right, girl. And I'm just suddenly like, wait, did he just say girl? I'm like, fuck, is Kevin a girl? After the Up movie? No, but that is also a good reference that we could say it is from now on. Uh-oh. But yeah, we've had Kevin for a while now, like since the legendary bear quest in chapter 2. Oh my god, it's this guy again, and he has a snake bite again. I'm so curious about the suck out the venom part, or option, sorry.
You won't believe it.
Sorry, my controller cord.
It's real deep. Suck it out of me, please.
I just have to see it. Because I've always given them medicine, because I don't use it enough anyway, but I want to see Arthur suck the venom out. Oh, come on. He's sucking on his leg.
Never again.
I owe you so much, mister.
Yes, you do. I just gave you a hickey on your knee.
Me neither.
Well, I best be getting back to town. Gonna stiff one tonight.
That's it. You ain't getting another out.
I hear there's a man named Fenton at the bar giving out moonshine if you need a drink. I love that since I played this game once in 2018 and haven't like come back for a full replay since, that after like chapter 1, I have just not remembered the story. Because like I've started a replay like twice since 2018, but never gotten past like the very beginning of chapter 2. So like since the beginning of chapter 2, everything has like genuinely surprised me again because I just don't remember anything. The map is so large. How the hell did you run into that guy again? Because he's around this town, right? Like there are people that pop up in like certain regions over and over again just because they like live there. So it's not like I saw him in the exact same spot. It's just like I've seen that guy before and he had been bitten by a snake and somehow he managed to do it again. It's like the guy that I keep doing like the sharpshooter bets with, right? It's like I've made a bet with him on shooting like 4 times. Everyone forgets everything about this game, really, especially after like 3 years. It's like I don't remember shit. Because so much happens because it's so long. Like there are just so many different things that happen that you remember like the early parts and like the parts near the end, but you don't remember everything in the middle, right? No, that's a different guy. Because I remember seeing that guy somewhat recently and being like, oh, I bet he's gonna like buy me something at a store. That's normally how this works, right? Oh, the barber's closed. It's too late at night. Can I wait outside? Is it gonna let me? He's in there. Yeah, wait until morning. There we go. It's such a nice thing to just be able to wait outside like that. Has anyone ever played Shenmue? No one in chat is going to say yes. But I'm saying this on the off chance that someone might say yes. That game's like time management mechanics and systems, terrible. So bad. But it was also like one of the first games to ever attempt it, so you kind of give them a bit of slack. Oh yeah, look at that. Our hair is as long as it can be. How short is like a good length for Arthur here? I can't tell because it's slicked back. Do we just go all the way down? Do we like full trim so that, you know, we can go longer without a haircut? That's the way I do it in real life, and that's the way we've been doing it with the beard. Change the style? Oh, hold on. Hold on now. Oh, just because... Okay, so we can just change the style to get rid of the pomade. Got it. Does right parted mean that it parts on the left and goes to the right? Or does it mean it parts on the right and goes to the left? I can't even fucking tell. It parts on the right and goes to the left, I think.
Well-groomed mustache.
A fade? I'm not giving Arthur a fade. I'm not giving Arthur a fade. Or a buzz cut. Or bald. Oh no, Arthur. They got you fucked up, man. The fade looks fresh, you're saying? No. It doesn't fit the time, man.
Whiskers are
You said you like the shortest you can go. Okay, yeah. Short without being bald. Bald head with a beard is alpha male? You're not wrong. I think I'm just going to do left parted. Yeah, look at that. That's a good looking Arthur Morgan in the mirror over there. Like the fade is too little on the sides. I don't have anything against fades. I just don't necessarily love the look of a fade personally. Give Arthur a buzz or a fade. I think we're going with the left parted, chat. I'm going to be honest. Middle part is just not going to happen. See what he looks like with it? With the fade? This is what he looks like with it. We can see it. Tell you what, chat. Another time we will give Arthur a fade. But for now, we're keeping it simple. Stick to the Arthur look, and I'll give him a fade next time. Oh, it's so much better not having the hair run down the back of my neck. The sombrero looks so much better when there's not hair sticking out the back of it. The bald with beard? Okay. Next time I will run a poll when we go to get a cut, and you guys can choose between a fade or bald with a beard. Alright? Should I do the tomahawks challenge that we have? Like crafting all the different tomahawks? Hold on, how do I even do it? Let's see. How do I do it? Oh, it's weapons. Okay. Oh, I don't even know the recipe for a homing tomahawk. There's 2 different recipes for an improved one. A hawk or an eagle feather. Where do I get the homing tomahawk recipe? Homing tomahawk pamphlet. Oh, it's found in a chest. Oh. Never mind. Also found by fences after chapter 2. Should I just go buy it? Or should I take the free one? Is this Fextra Life? It is. I opened like the wiki page that had it on the very top of Google. It's fucking Fextra Life. Where even is that? Where the fuck is Moonstone Pond? How far is it to go and get the free one? Because it looks like it's up in the north. Oh, it's up there. Or I can just come over here and buy it. Wait, it said fences, right? So I could probably buy it from the fence in Saint Denis. I think I'm just gonna buy it. There's... Yeah, I have $6,300. There's no reason for me to not buy it. Oh. For the blind. Is this a fortune-telling man?
Anything to spare for a blind man?
Oh, only 50 cents? I'm charitable like that.
Is someone there?
Arthur Morgan's a charitable fellow.
Truly, you're a saint. Yes, sir. There should be more people in the world like you. God bless.
Why does this game make you go back and forth over the whole map? I think it's just to get you to, like, you know, explore everything and get to kind of see... I should phrase it better. It's like, the more that they have you kind of, like, go all over the map, the more opportunity you have to see, like, random events and, like, come across secrets. So it's sort of that thing where, like, since they've packed so many secrets into the game and, like, so many cool things that you can see that a lot of players won't, if they can just kind of, like, have you randomly, naturally come across 1 or 2 of those things, they're gonna make you, like, seek out the rest of them and want to see the rest of them, you know? It's like a psychology thing. It's like they give you a little bit so that you want to go out and find the rest. Oh, do I just ride all the way around? I'm tempted to go and get the free one because it's more exciting that way. But also it's like I'm right next to a fence, you know? So if this guy sells it, I'll probably just take it from him and call it good there. I haven't been to this fence. This is dope. This is way cooler than the Rhodes fence. Oh, I can probably sell all my valuables and shit to him too. Oh, the rock statue sells for 50 bucks to fence? That's dope. That makes that thing way cooler than just being statue of a rock. Because at first I was like, what the fuck? This is my reward for finding half the rock carvings. I think that's it, yeah. I want to keep the moonshine from now on so that I can craft incendiary shotgun shells. I need to do that challenge too. Oh man, if I had brought my shotgun into that story mission in the bar, I would have been able to finish that challenge because it's just like kill 10 enemies with incendiary rounds, right? So I would have been able to do that. I have to just carry... Wait, it says I'm carrying one of the pamphlets. When did I get this? Recipe pamphlets? I just haven't read it. I'm so dumb. Owl feather? Oh, hell no. You're telling me I have to hunt an owl for this shit? I didn't even know owls were in the game. You're telling... Okay. Well, that's the next thing we're doing, apparently. Doing the first fence mission that unlocks it. The two fence guys actually look so similar. You mean the one in Emerald Ranch, right? Is that what we're talking about? The first fence that I found this playthrough was just the one that's like naturally in roads. Like there's nothing you have to do to unlock him. He's just always there. So when I did that mission this time, I was like, oh wait, there's more than one fence? Fuck, man, I have to find out how to hunt owls now. One place that I've consistently seen owls in Red Dead Redemption 2 is Emerald Ranch. Just over the big barn where the fence location is. Speaking of Emerald Ranch's fence, the owl can actually be on the barn, but the sky above is a good place to find one. Owls are nocturnal, so you won't spot them during the day. If you see a bird in the sky at night, there's a decent chance it's an owl. Okay. What do I use to hunt them, though? Oh, wait, I just need the feather. I don't need, like, a perfect owl carcass or anything. I just am so, like, tuned to automatically be like, okay, what am I supposed to use to not destroy the pelt? But that doesn't even, like, matter, because all I need is just a feather from one. For crafting. And I also need to find, like, a hawk or an eagle, I believe, was the other option for the other tomahawk. Wait, weren't there, like, 3 types of tomahawk? I only have 2 of them to craft. So I'm kind of confused by this. Survivalist. Oh, it's not entirely tomahawks. It's also the upgraded, like, dynamite and fire bottle variants. I see. Do I have pamphlets for those? I have one for volatile dynamite, which is... I can craft that right now. And let's see. Recipe pamphlets. Follow. I do not have one for the fire bottle, but I literally just saw that he sells it.
Well, I did not expect you so soon. Forget something?
Yeah. Just forgot something. Let's see. Volatile, 57 bucks. This man is scamming me out of the money that I just made off of him.
I trust nobody's missing this.
Oh, moonshine and animal fat. I can make both of those right now. I thought there would be like a door to the front street out there, but I guess not. All right, we go this way. Haul ass, Arthur Morgan. It's time to go and hunt an owl. What time is it? Oh, damn, it's still morning. So I'm definitely gonna have to sleep before, can I not craft in town, maybe? Definitely gonna have to sleep to, get it to be nighttime. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to just ride over and let it naturally become night by the time I got there, but... I guess at the very least, I could keep an eye out for, like, a hawk or something along the way to shoot out of the sky. If I don't have animal fat, then I can just go and hunt, like, hogs or something that drop a ton of it. Oh, but I should, because we got this grizzly pelt earlier. Yeah, I was going to say I definitely have some from the grizzly. Okay, so craft a volatile dynamite, and that's one of the 4 things. I do need one more animal fat. Actually, wait. Before I leave Saint Denis... Speaking of the perfect grizzly that I found randomly, I need to sell some of my pelts to the trapper. I also forgot to give some of my pelts to Pearson. I'm all over the place today. But okay, we got one of the 4 things already. I just need to kill 2 birds to get 2 of the others. And kill any sort of like big animal that will drop animal fat. Hello, Trapper. Man, it's really raining. This is what I was saying earlier. I don't want it to be raining. It's raining in Orlando today. Like, a lot. And, like, it's not fun. It's nice when you wake up in the morning and it's raining, right? Because then it's just, like, relaxing. But once it's, like, throughout the whole day, it's cloudy and raining, it becomes no longer nice. I want to hold on to that. These pelts, I think I can... No, the deer pelts I need. The wolf and the bear pelt he can have. Okay. There we go. Sold all my shit. Wait, what? Arthur just, like, got on and instantly got off of Kevin. And we were going up to Emerald Ranch. To the fence. Because apparently he's got a good spawn location to find owls. And I know a couple spots for grizzlies, so I can probably just go and grab one of those. Their pelts also sell for a good bit, so when it comes to getting animal fat, it's probably easy. Is it still warm when it's raining? Well, in the winter in Orlando, it's typically like 60, 70 out, so it's not like... It's obviously not cold, but it's not like Florida warm either. So recently it's... actually, yesterday it was up in the 80s. Right now it's 55 out, at least according to my thermostat. Sunday and Monday it's a high of 70. Tuesday it's a high of 59. It's actually kind of nice. I generally say from my about year and a half of living here now that the only time the weather's nice in Florida is the winter months, because other than that, it's always like 90 degrees and like 80% plus humidity. So other than that, the weather is normally miserable here, but during the winter, it's actually pretty nice. But yeah, I haven't been in Florida terribly long, and I'm not going to be here for that much longer either. Currently planning to move back out of Florida around June. So, not planning on being here much longer. Florida, not for me. I was pretty excited to try Florida out for living here, but just really not for me. I actually almost moved at the end of December. My lease was up for my place, so I almost moved out of the state in December, but got a short-term lease to finish out school on campus, because I graduate from school at the end of May. So I have a short-term lease just to finish out school here, might as well. And then after that, I am going back to my home state of Minnesota. Back to where it's cold and the weather isn't always shit.
Hey there, mister.
The weather, rather than having 3 months a year of good weather, I'll have 3 months a year of shit weather. I'll take that. Minnesota gets a bad rap for having, like, shitty weather, but it really doesn't. Like, yeah, winter, it gets really cold and there's a lot of snow, but aside from that, it's like spring and fall, it's normally like 50, 60. And then in the summer, it ranges between like 70 to 90s. 70s to 90s normally is summer weather. So, it's really not bad. 90s is too much for me. That's when I'm like, it's just way too hot out. Not like it's hot, but like it's uncomfortably warm once you get into like higher 80s. It's like, I don't want it to be this warm. Too much. And here in Florida, you're pretty much always in higher 80s aside from the winter months. Oh, missed my turn. I get so distracted and miss my turn in this game. I'll just be like looking at all the little rabbits and shit running around. I'll be looking over at chat and then I just miss a turn. It's actually... I can't believe that I'm learning again that there's an animal in this game that I've played so many hours. Let's see. Quick math. I've played like 60 hours of this playthrough alone now. And I'm just finding out that there are owls. Like, okay. Here, let's set up camp before I ride into the ranch where I, like, can't. Sleep until night. And then, hunt us a quick little owl. Move on. Let's go to midnight. It's probably best. Because I think if you sleep until evening, I think you sleep until like 8 p.m. Something like that. The music stinger didn't play. Just awkward silence. That might be one of my favorite bugs. Is when you sleep on occasion and you don't get the stinger to play, so it's just dead silent for a few seconds while it does the transition. Alright, I'll probably want to use my repeater just to make it nice and easy. Use some cheap ammo too. Use my split point repeater rounds since I never use them anymore. Ever since I got the akimbo revolvers with like the offhand holster, I just have not had a reason to use like my my repeater. Oh, what kind of horse is that? Oh, it's a mule. Okay. They can spawn on the barn. They can spawn in the sky around here.
Yep.
No, don't shoot the fence. Oh man. Are owls gonna be harder to hunt? Is it gonna be a pain in the ass to find an owl? What time do you end this live stream? I normally go through 5 p.m. Eastern, and then end, not normally like at 5 p.m., but a little after. Just because I'll like finish up whatever it is that I'm doing. So it's normally more like 5:15-ish p.m. Eastern time that I end up stopping the stream. Right now, I have a bet going with one of my mods, who is petitioning for me to raise my stream time from 3 hours on the days that I stream to 4. I told him that if the YouTube hits 350 subs by March 1st, that I will start streaming for 4 hours a day. At least through the whole month of March. And I told him, like, if it ends up being a good thing for the community, then we'll keep doing it. But aside from that, like, I'm not gonna force it past that. So, depending on how the next, like, 3 or so weeks go for YouTube growth, we might start going through, like, 6 p.m. Eastern. But also my schedule will change around that time for classes. So, it's kind of hard to say, but it will be 4-hour streams. I just can't really say right now what the time frame will look like for it. Because I never get my new schedule for classes until like 5 days before it starts, that new schedule. So I always have to, like, while I'm doing finals for my classes, figure out what my whole new schedule is going to be, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm not seeing any owls around Emerald Ranch, I'm going to be honest with you. Just not seeing them. To get you to upgrade your time. Yeah, no, we're also using Commander Root to like filter out alt accounts and bot accounts and shit like that. Because immediately when I said it before, everyone was like, oh, time to get the alts out. So every few days or so, I'm going through with Commander Root to like clean up all the alts and shit. But if you are just going to be hanging around, then like, it's one of those things with streaming where it's like every one view up to like 50, it's like even just a 1 view difference, it's so different. So it's like all you really have to do if you're someone who wants my streams to go longer is like just watch the stream on YouTube as you can, as you have time to. This is another spot that people are saying. So I'm going to try that one out because this one I'm not really seeing anything. And I'm not saying that this is probably a bad spot, because I'm sure that it's a good spot. Oh, that's an owl! I was about to leave! We got his ass, boys. We got him. I was literally about to leave, and then I'm like, that's a big-ass bird. Holy shit, are owls that big? Hey, yo! Are owls this big? We're already talking about Halloween. It's February, bruh. You should be talking to your side chick about Valentine's Day, not Halloween. Depends on the species? God damn. Well, I can't go down there. The first spot for hawks, it's like, yes, go into Blackwater. That is not in the cards right now, unfortunately. Let's try for eagles, because another recipe says you can use eagles. Ah, okay. A lot of eagle spawns up by Oangilla, which is actually pretty nice also, because I can get like a moose or a grizzly or something like that, like a big animal up there. Even a black bear, I think, will give me animal fat, so... if we go all the way up there, then we can kind of get both of those at once. Hold on, let me craft the thing with the owl feathers before we leave. Just to kind of get the progression going. Boom, homing tomahawk. Halfway through the challenge now. Oh, I just accidentally made 2. Yeah, the timing on that was great. That I just, like, did a little turnaround for, like, a last check before I left, and there was just this giant-ass bird in the sky. Alright, so never mind. If you're playing Red Dead and you're looking for an owl, just kind of hang around Emerald Ranch at night and just look for something like that, I guess. Oh, my glasses are starting to hurt my ears so bad. We might go no glasses for the next, like, hour or so. At the risk of giving myself a migraine, sometimes my ears just get so uncomfortable wearing headphones and glasses together. Tell your side chick to dress up like a chicken because she's getting cucked. God damn it. Taking the glasses off. Oh. That already feels great. 3-star badger as soon as I don't need them. I love this game. Dude, the moose... so infuriating. Okay, if you've played this game and you've hunted for moose before, then you must know the pain of trying to find a 3-star moose, right? I'm assuming that anyone who's played the game and hunted for a moose before will instantly know, like, yes, it's such a pain in the ass to find one. I searched for hours, just going between multiple moose spawns on the map that people were saying on the internet. I went through, like, every spawn I could find people talking about on the internet. And I would just go on a rotation. I looked for, like, 3 hours to find a moose, and I found only one at all, and it was a 1-star moose, right? And then, as I was hunting a completely different animal, a moose spawned, a 3-star one. I killed it. I'm like, boom, there we go. I don't have to worry about this anymore. And this was like 5 hours after giving up on it, right? And since then, that was 2 days ago, right? So like in-game time, that was like 6 hours ago that I found that moose, the 3-star one that I finally was able to get my outfit item from, right? I have seen 3-star moose since, and I haven't even been, like, intentionally looking for them. They've just kind of, like, popped up as I've been going around the world. Just right alongside the road, just right next to other animals I'm hunting, like, whatever. 3-star moose are just popping up everywhere for me now. Still haven't found a moose, keeping up my... No, we did find a moose. But what I'm saying is, as soon as I finally found one, the game has just given me so many, like... just 3-star moose here, 3-star moose there, just fucking throwing them everywhere on the map. And it's infuriating. That I spent so long just trying to find a moose at all, and now I'm just seeing 3 stars everywhere as soon as I finally get one.
Yeah.
Okay. I get nervous trying to beat the train. Like, trying to beat the train in GTA is one thing. When you've got, like, a car and shit like that. When you're trying to beat the train... and you don't have a car, you have Kevin. It's a little different. Although me and Kevin did survive a head-on impact with a moving train once before. So how bad could it be? You know, round 2 can't go that poorly. That was so funny when the train hit us and neither me nor Kevin died. After you don't need the moose anymore, all of a sudden they start to show up in your bathroom. Yeah, no, that has been my experience. It's just as soon as I don't need them, they're everywhere. Fucking hate it. I wonder if I'm ever gonna need to hunt a duck for something in this game. Because there's just so many different kinds of duck. And I haven't needed them for anything. There's not been a point in this game where anything has been like, yes, hunt a perfect duck for me. Just hasn't happened. Like, there's mallards, there's peckins, there's just all sorts of different ducks. And I've never needed to actually hunt one. The moose AI knew they were being hunted, so they went into hiding. It feels like that. And then, like, I looked it up on Google, too, and people are like, oh, yeah, dude, moose are so hard to farm. Like, everyone on Reddit's complaining about how hard it is to get one to spawn. It's like, as soon as I finally get one, the game just gives me, like, insanely low odds of just finding 3 of them, like, within 3 hours. When I'm not even looking. I'm just, like, going around doing other completionist things, and it's just like, moose, moose, moose. Random question, chat. Last night I was reminded of the existence of a little thing called gleeking. Does anyone know what that is? Does anyone remember that shit? And follow-up question, if you do, can anyone actually do it? Because I cannot do it. If you don't know what gleeking is, apparently there's like a little gland like under your tongue that produces saliva. And apparently you can learn to like shoot out a like spray of spit from that fucking gland just on command. Like you just put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and just like spray spit everywhere. It's fucking gross. But it's called gleeking. And I remember, like, you used to hear about it a good bit on the internet, but I completely forgot about it until like last night. Oh, I'm gonna hit someone. Yep, there it is. Every time I ride through Strawberry, man, someone just has to stand in the middle of the road. Every time. I can't remember the last time I rode through that town without hitting someone. Okay, it's becoming morning, so, like, hawks and stuff should start coming out. By the time that we get there, we should be able to start finding them. Gotta get my Lancaster. I remember when I first found out that it's pronounced Lancaster. Because I had a friend from Lancaster when I was younger. And when she first corrected me when I read it out loud, I was like, what? It's not Lancaster? How is it not Lancaster? Tell me. How am I supposed to know? Maybe kill something and see if one comes to feast? I could. But also, like, just smaller birds will, like, come to, like, you know, feed on corpses and shit. Like crows and shit. So I could try to kill something. Here. I don't even know what I just auto-aimed at, but it's dead. What are you? That's an eagle.
Yep.
I saw it pop up in this corner for like a second, but it went in the fucking lake. I don't think I can get it, because it's like, it's in the middle of the lake, bro. Oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Oh wait, the river's like Or I guess just the current, not the river. It's pulling it. Eagle feather was like an alternative option for it. So eagle is just as good. That's right, I wasn't even looking for hawks. I googled eagles because everyone was talking about fucking Blackwater for where to find hawks. So I was just like, okay, I can't go there. What about eagles? I can't see it anymore. I think it like sunk or something. It's right here apparently. There were like 2 ways to craft it. It was either you use a hawk feather or an eagle feather. So this is actually like just as good for getting the tomahawk. Oh, it hurts me to just shoot a bald eagle out of the sky like that, but it had to be done. The patriot in me is screaming right now. Aren't they protected in the US nowadays? Like, you're just legally, like, you can't shoot down eagles for any reason. Ah, little fucker. Fucking muskrat, bitch. I've talked about muskrats before, the last time that happened. But I'll say it again. Muskrats are fucking little shits. Where I grew up, in Minnesota, there's a lot of lakes. Muskrats hang out along, like, lake shores and stuff. That's where they make their little nasty-ass homes. And, they're vicious little shits. They're so gross. They look gross. They smell like ass. And they actually do just come up and bite the fuck out of you like that. Growing up, I fucking hated muskrats. Can't believe real life ones are bitches too. Yeah, in my controller again. This cord, I need to replace it. I know I've been saying it the whole playthrough because it keeps doing that, but like this cord is terrible. We could go there and see if there's a grizzly there, but more consistently, I think there's a spawn like here-ish. Next challenge is gonna be having to find a 3-star unicorn in Narnia. Dude, some of them are just hard to find. Like, some of the things that this game is just like, oh yeah, just go and grab one of these. Did I not just craft an improved tomahawk? I'm sorry. Hold up. Did I not craft it? Am I dumb? I thought I crafted it. I am dumb. Glad I looked. I think I was just on my muskrat tangent. And I just instantly went into like, where do I find a bear now? For the fat. Didn't read the whole sentence. Is pot of gold. It's still gonna be easier than finding a 1-star moose. It honestly might be. But yeah, no, I did miss it. I thought the joke was just generally gonna be like, oh yeah, some of this shit is just so ridiculously hard to find. But no, like, moose were so hard to find. Moose were actually so hard to find. Oh, I was gonna say also, I had a friend in high school who lived on the lake. And one time when a bunch of us were like hanging out at his house, because he has a dock like off into the lake. Okay, I'm playing wireless. Bluetooth time. There we go.
Yep.
One of the times when we were hanging out at his house, he has a dock off the back, so we were just like swimming in the lake and shit, you know, hanging out in his backyard. And a muskrat came and bit like the front of my shin. Like, it ran up in front of me and fucking bit my shin. And I just punted it and it flew. And we were fucking wheezing. I fell over laughing. I ran so short on like oxygen from wheezing that I fucking fell on my ass. I was laughing so hard at it. On one hand, it's like slightly fucked because it's still like kicking an animal. But on the other hand, the fucker deserved it. No sympathy for those bitches. Also, I think this was a 3-star. I didn't really pay attention, but I just checked it out because I was like, yeah, headshotted a cougar with the right round, so maybe. It is. It's a perfect pelt. It's gonna be like $3 just because I defended myself. Stood my ground like a real American.
You all right, girl?
Just gotta see if I can find a fucking bear. Just a big fatty animal. Black bears are kind of all over the roads here too, so I might end up seeing one of them on my map. Dude, Red Dead crashed and took my OBS with it. This is the second time this has happened. Oh, when Red Dead crashes, because it's because my computer's older, right? So when Red Dead crashes like that, it just takes everything else down with it. Just because it's already using so many resources to run the game for how old my components are. That when it crashes, my computer just can't handle it. It just takes a massive shit when Red Dead crashes. The game is in the process of launching again, don't worry. And also, this is what, like the second time? Yeah, this is the second time that we've crashed. So, I'm not worried, because last time we crashed, the autosave literally brought us to where we were like 10 seconds before we crashed. Red Dead just autosaves so frequently that I'm not even worried when we do crash. The game takes a bit to boot back up, though. That is the one thing that's kind of a pain in the ass. It's part of the reason I have to be sure that I'm like getting the stream set up 10 minutes ahead of time. It's because this game takes like 5 minutes to load into the main menu sometimes, depending on the day. But it can really take a bit. Also, somehow in my OBS, I only just realized that for some reason my Red Dead capture turned itself back on. Hold on. If you were here yesterday, we actually stopped using the straight up game capture because it was causing some like stuttering problems. And I was like, well, from now on, I'll just use desktop or like my monitor capture for it. Got 2 monitors anyway. So, since one of them is literally just playing the game, no reason not to. What was I talking about when I crashed? Oh, I think I was talking about punting the fuck out of a muskrat. I also dissected one in like 8th grade science or something. And that was gross. Because they already smell bad when they're alive. When they are dead and like being preserved for, you know, like high school science classes to dissect them, they smell so horrible. They smell so like, I remember the smell well. I genuinely remember it well. It smelled so bad. Ugh. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. Cause like, it had like that general smell for like dissecting anything in like a high school science class like that. Like that sort of, what I'm talking about, like all the chemicals that they use to preserve it. I can't think of what they're called, like the main one that they use, but like the chemicals they use to preserve those carcasses, it's like already smells so bad. And since it's an animal that also just normally smells like shit, because they just live such little nasty, disgusting lives. Ugh, did not enjoy the smell. It's not great. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the autosaves in this game are so good that crashing doesn't even, like, bother me. because it's like an inconvenience, as in it takes me like 3 minutes to get back to playing the game. But aside from that, like as soon as the game loads back up, I never lose progress. Like we're just right back where we were every time. The crashes are just like a mild inconvenience. Is that a black bear? We'll take it. This one still gives you fat for killing it, I think. Just using the right ammo type and everything in case... Oh no, it was a 1-star anyway. I was gonna say, in case it's a high quality bear, I can just get my money's worth out of skinning it. But we'll take the animal fat, and we'll finish up Survivalist 8. That's actually... I think Survivalist is the challenge set that we have, like, the most done for now. Right? Because, I only have 2 more Survivalist challenges left after this, actually. This was for... Oh, shit. This was for... the fire bottle. If I fuck it up, I know a grizzly spawn, like, right here anyway. Okay. Survivalist 8 complete. Survivalist has had some of the weirder challenges too. So I am actually glad to be really far along in that. Let's see. Explorer, I'm pretty up there. Gambler, I'm pretty up there. Sharpshooter, I need to get working on, apparently. Same with Weapons Expert. But this one's not bad. Catch a fish that weighs at least... I'll probably just do that catching legendary fish, honestly. Or I could just go catch like a muskie or something real quick over... Oh, what's it called? Over in the town way out here where I got the legendary muskie. Because there were other just like Van Horn. I could just go catch a muskie there probably too, but I bet we'll do it anyway from a legendary fish. Oh, my notepad crashed with it. No way notepad crashed. Red Dead just takes everything down with it when it crashes. It really is just like, nope, fuck you, I'm taking everything with me. All right, well, that's a challenge done. I kind of want to keep going through the story, looking at my notepad, because like I have a lot more challenges that we could do. But I feel like I kind of just want to keep going through story stuff. Right now, I'm just in the mood for it. We have so much challenge progress done, considering that we're in Chapter 3. What was Lenny's thing for? Oh, Lenny needs to speak to you. Especially on Xbox. Oh man, I can only imagine. On Xbox One, or are you playing on like back compat on a newer one? I'm assuming Xbox One. I heard performance was pretty alright on Xbone and PS4.
Look who it is.
No. Not here to shoot. Ow, fucker. How do you even hit that? That was a good shot. On one? Okay. Yeah, I had friends who played it on the Xbone. And, I heard performance wasn't bad. Like, obviously it's locked at 30. But I heard it didn't really dip very often at all. But also, that could have just been, like, you know, people sucking off the game at launch. They were just like, wow, this game's amazing. Because it looks so pretty. Which, like, I get it, but now that we've gotten that separation of a few years, there's a lot less of people just, like, sucking shit off like that, you know? I guess I'm just curious if it stutters at all, or if it actually just runs smooth the whole time. From what I heard, generally, it locks at 30 pretty well on Xbone. Yeah? I'm assuming yeah, as in just it stays stable. It's not bad. I'm definitely glad that I waited like the extra couple months when it came out and got the... Did I miss a turn? I did. Got the PC version. Because when it came out like on launch, it was only on consoles. But I held off and I was like, I'm going to wait for the PC port. I'm glad I did. Because like first time I played it, I got to play it with like higher quality textures, 60 frames a second. Not stuff that's like essential to the game, but stuff that's like nice to have. Because like the game already looks good on consoles, but I'm glad that I waited to play it on PC instead. I feel like it was worth it. On launch it was really laggy, was it? I didn't hear much about it being laggy, but again, I feel like that was probably just a lot of like people like hyping the game up at launch and kind of being like, nope, nothing is wrong with it. It is a perfect game. It's a damn good game, but it's definitely not perfect. It's a pretty buggy game, honestly. Not like any sort of like game-breaking stuff, but just random weird things that happen, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was talking about it earlier, but that one guy who does the duels with you, one time I pulled my gun out to like shoot the birds for the second round, and when I pulled the right trigger, Arthur's like stepped to the side and put his gun up to the guy's stomach and pulled the trigger. Just like full-on executed the man. As I was aiming at a bird in the sky, he just decided to turn to his left and fucking execute the guy. And I was like, what the fuck? Why, Arthur? And obviously all the stupid shit that Kevin does. That, you know, we make the meme out of Kevin just being a dumb horse and everything, but it's just because of like all the bugs with riding your horse through spaces that like aren't main roads. There are just some weird things that can happen if you're like in heavy forest areas or mountains or stuff like that. The horses have their moments where they do some weird shit. Where am I going again? Oh yeah, I was going back to camp for a story mission. Suddenly I just blanked and could not even remember what I was doing. This is what brain damage looks like, chat. This is what it looks like when you get 4 concussions. Wear a helmet skateboarding. Don't be like me. In all fairness, only one of my concussions was skateboarding, but still, that's probably the most at risk I ever was for concussion.
Hey, partner.
Was the fact that I never wore a helmet when I was skateboarding. Or I guess I still don't. Because do as I say, not as I do. You know? Wear a helmet, chat. Wear a helmet. Hello, Silly. Welcome back. I'm late. Yeah, just a little late. No, don't worry about it.
Hey there, mister.
Yeah, you know, we've only been going for like almost the whole 3 hours. But you're here for the end. That's what matters, right? The home stretch. Honestly, the end of the stream for me is the most important part. Well, the beginning and the end. Like the first like 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes. Because the first 20 minutes sets the tone for the next 3 hours, and then the last 20 minutes is how I'm going to remember the stream throughout the rest of my day. And when I go to sleep at night, the last 20 minutes is what's going to determine whether I'm like, damn, stream today was great, or if I'm like, damn, stream today fucking sucked. I don't even know if I want to stream tomorrow. It's the difference between those two reactions, the last 20 minutes. But the first 20 minutes are just as important, honestly. The end are more the lasting effect. The first 20 minutes are super important for like the stream itself, not for me after stream. New Dying Light seems like a good game. Too bad I can't afford it. I think it was Smitty in chat who was playing through it. And they said like the gameplay is really good, but apparently the story and like the story missions are really bad. At least that's what he said. And he's the only person I've heard like feedback on it from so far. So that's the only feedback I have so far on Dying Light 2. Is like base game is good, but the story is not so good. That's what I've been told. I'm just not playing it because like the first one isn't my favorite game. Like it's okay, but it's not really my thing. And also, I played the first one on launch when it came out, and it was super buggy. So I was like, you know what? Just in case, I'm just gonna like wait, not buy it at launch, because I don't need to spend 60 bucks on the sequel to a game that I'm not even like, oh, I love that game. It's just like, yeah, that game was okay. You know, I'll buy it on sale, like later this year probably for 30, and any bugs will probably be patched out by then. Any like performance issues will probably be patched by then. I saw on Twitter, like the day before the game came out, that it uses de novo on PC, which people who don't play games on PC aren't gonna know what I'm talking about. For PC players, you probably all instantly have the reaction to that I do, where you're like, of course. De novo is like a third-party program for tracking player metrics and stuff, for like feedback for the devs to read. And it is known among PC players for absolutely tanking the performance of games on PC. Like, it generally lowers the frame rate of games on PC by like 10 FPS. Like, it's pretty rough. I remember Doom Eternal launched without de novo, and then in a later update added it. And the performance for me went from like a locked 60 to like roughly 40 FPS. And then they had to patch it out because the performance problems from it were so bad in Doom Eternal on PC. They had it in there for like a month, and then they were like, okay, we'll get rid of it because we just can't fix it otherwise. Like, de novo is horrible to have in games on PC. Hearing that a game is going to have de novo for me is just instantly like, why? Why do developers still use it? I still haven't played Hitman 3. I've actually still only played the original Hitman game, and that's the only one I've played.
Just
Funny enough.
For all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think they war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Yeah,
Oh.
apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealing sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years. Anyway, the old boy I was talking to reckoned there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around. And failing that, maybe a nice stash of weapons.
It's just a bunch of crazies, Gardner?
Exactly.
Wow.
That does sound like an opportunity.
Taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was my thinking. Said it was at some place called Shady Bear, deep in the woods.
Okay.
I'm just telling mods to refund your points now. I'm gonna try. There's no way that I'm able to do it.
If it's how they told it, it's gonna be something all right.
We'll see.
We will see. Yeah, I've still only played... Nah, I give up. The first Hitman game. People have banned the so many times, and I've never been able to even come close. Like, record time was like a minute and a half, and that was just a minute and a half of caveman speech. So, it's not worth it, man. It's too hard. I just instantly give up on that one. For you two people who can't see it on screen, I have a redeem on Twitch chat that's redeeming like an IRL word ban. So like, it's just banning a single word for me to say for the next few minutes. Or you get your points back if I fail.
You been drinking again?
And he banned the.
Well,
Like,
yes,
THE, the.
No, that's not how I might have met them. I think some of them harangued me and Sadie when we were coming back with supplies.
Mrs. Adler.
Yeah. And Mrs. Adler did just fine. More than fine, actually.
Oh, hold on. If we're gonna go shoot people up, load my
She's terrified.
shotgun with
I got a
incendiaries.
notion these fellas is one and the same.
Yeah, we won't find no shortage of angry Peckerwood idiots in the state of Lemoyne. That's for sure.
Is it really that different in this state? We haven't come far.
It seems like it is.
These boys
Lanier.
got a manner about them, but I haven't necessarily noticed.
All respect, Mr. Morgan. You wouldn't notice. Might call you a nigger lover. They see us riding like this.
That's true, they probably
Most
would.
of it is a glance or a word. And after that,
Is that the first hard R of the game?
Out west, it's
out west.
They've said other
It's out
variations of it, but I think that's the first hard R.
who you are. Decent folks. But some places down here, they judge differently.
well, now. Guess it can't be so easy for you, Lenny. Sorry you're caught up in this.
Well, I guess their gold's still shining and their guns still shoot.
Yeah.
So I'm game for robbing any and every one of these bastards for all they got.
I'm kind of down with it.
Okay, then.
Plus, it beats being lynched back in Blackwater.
Yes,
with all
it
of you by
does.
my side.
I guess it does.
Lenny, best character? I don't know. I really like Charles. Charles and Javier, for me, are like... Aside from Arthur and John. Because, like, they're kind of defaults that you can't even, like, say are your favorite, right? Like, aside from Arthur and John, out of the whole gang, I think for me it's between Charles and Javier. And maybe Sean. I really like Sean, too.
Feels like we're close. It's a rundown old plantation house down in the bayou somewhere.
Let's take it slow. Be cautious. If, like you say, these crazy.
Refund my points. I'll do it right after stream because we're near the end of it.
Strategize a little before getting shot at.
Of course. They said find the old battlefield and keep on going.
Yeah, I've been here before. I can see the wrecked old Civil War weaponry. Where are the wrecked old Civil War holdouts?
See that church up ahead? They're supposed to use it as an outpost.
Oh.
Heard they got men going between here and the big house all day.
Okay.
About to go crazy with an incendiary shotgun on these fools. Get my challenge done while I'm doing this.
Look at this field. Imagine getting caught up in a fight like this.
Yeah, no, this would have sucked.
Yeah, I don't care to.
No cover. This would have been terrible. Guns that take 30 seconds to reload.
Let's just take a look around the place.
I hear you. It doesn't look like anyone's here.
No,
We
it doesn't.
don't know that for sure. Let's have us a nosy.
Hear that? Someone's on the track.
Should I stay on, Kevin?
Look there, a wagon.
Let's see where he's going. You're on me now.
Right behind you.
Let's keep our distance. Just two fellers out on the road.
Hey, that look like dynamite in the back there?
Yes, it does.
It looks like we're on to something.
Just gonna trail this guy, I guess. I was about to go confront him before Arthur said not to. I was gonna ride up with a shotgun pulled out.
End of the avenue, between the trees.
Might be it. Might be. Keep it steady.
I think I know what happens if I shoot the dynamite. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Big plantation house. Must be Shady Bear. I reckon we can leave our mounts up there, off the trail.
Good enough to me.
Yeah, they're not gonna notice the horses out here. No way. Never would, right?
Come on. We can get a view
The
on them.
fuck?
from
That's
that
not my shotgun. Hello,
wall
game?
up there. Make sure you bring your sharpshooter.
No.
I'll take the other side.
Okay,
You get 'em
fine.
covered.
I'll bring my sharpshooter. But I want to use my shotgun. Just for the record. I have a challenge for it. Okay? Good. Glad we're on the same page. I really like the swampy areas just visually in this game.
Oh, you see anything?
No. Yes. Yes. They're here, all right. And they're armed. Almost a militia.
Yeah, that...
Down by the road. We do.
They've got a
drill
lot.
them into one spot if we're gonna make a pass at this.
Holy shit.
What else? All right, some tents. Got a Gatling gun up there too. Well, they got that house locked down real tight.
What's in the house, though?
Hey, move that scope over to the right. Hey, hey, to the left of you.
What's up? to my right or to my left, bitch. Did you see the new R6 gameplay? Not much of it.
Everywhere.
It looks fine, but it looks like it should have just been a side mode for Siege instead of a whole, like, $40 game, you know?
You got something, right?
Oh, we got something. We can hit them head on, fight them honest. Or you could go down there acting friendly.
Friendly? With these folks?
Just draw them into one spot, then I'll start shooting.
Well, that might be the
60?
dumbest
It's
idea I've
40.
ever heard. But
It's
hey,
40.
I'm always up
60 is for, like, the deluxe.
Just give the word.
Going in, kid. Give them both barrels a charm.
Wouldn't try anything less.
It looks like the game is, like, perfectly okay. Nothing crazy, but just, like,
Today is
I wouldn't want to spend 40 bucks on it. Especially because I already own Siege. And I bought Siege on sale for, like, $8.
What do you want? Praise be, my people. Praise be. Now, I come in peace to discuss the merit of glory and interest you in eternity. Praise be, my people.
Just a moment longer.
Are you? Have you? Will you be saved, my brother? Praise be. Huh? Praise be.
I want you out of here now, boy.
Hey, praise be, my people. Praise be.
I said, get out of here.
What am I supposed to do here?
Praise be. Or a great miracle shall strike you down, my family.
Get out of here, you darky.
Racist bitch! Get me in there with the shotgun. That's the first time I've actually used one of these things. That was fucking awesome. Holy shit! This shit's awesome. I'm making so many more of these shells. Holy shit, I'm setting the whole place on fire. Holy range on him. I guess you just have to, like, hit some pellets to start them on fire, you know? Oh, oh. Ow. Ow. What? How did none of the pellets hit you, man? Come on. Got him. Why do people say get bitches? Because you need to get some bitches. You know why people don't say it to me? Because I got so many bitches. What? Okay. Did anyone else see what happened? Lenny died because he took cover where something was on fire. The fire from my shotgun set him on fire and he died. Well, I guess let's try the other way now.
Gonna hit him head on. You save your play acting for Hosea and the girls.
Fine by me.
Okay. Check this shit out. Actually, let's use the rifle. Wait, why do I have the rolling block rifle? That's not what I brought. Hold on, Kevin! Since I got the shotgun challenge done, where's my Lancaster? Also, Springfield, not rolling block, please. I saw another message come through on the get bitches thing. Something about hitting the gym, but it's not showing on my dashboard. I just saw it on my preview for like a second. Damn. Damn, the Lancaster sucks. Maybe this is why I don't use it. This is why it's been so long since I've used it. No wonder. I remember this thing being great, but that was also like super early in the game when I got it like ahead of where I was supposed to, right? I don't even remember where I got it early. I just remember getting a Lancaster like super early. I didn't pay for it or anything. Oh. Dude, Arthur's just taking names. I'm out of ammo. Hold on.
Keep your head down, kid. I'll take the shot.
Springfield, bitch. This Lenny guy, he ain't doing shit. No, earlier when we were in a shootout in a bar with Hosea, I noticed that he was like standing point blank with a guy, putting bullet after bullet into him, like hitting him over the head with his revolver and everything. He wasn't doing any damage. I think that this game works like COD does, where you're literally the only one who can actually kill enemies. Like, your AI teammates are just there for, like, story purposes, you know? It's okay, though, because Arthur Morgan just fucks shit up. I mean, I'm getting plenty of, like, buckles and rings and shit to sell with the fence. That's pretty good, because Platinum Bam, that's like $10 right there. Arthur acting like he's not finding anything. Like, come on, bro. You're finding so much. Hold on, there's so much good shit over here. Don't rush me over there. I gotta get all the good stuff. I'll get to you when I get to you. Way better than John? Okay, okay, okay. Hold on now. I've talked about this before, right? Like, Arthur's great. I love Arthur Morgan. Love the guy. I played Red Dead 1 when I was like 10 years old, though. So, like, John Marston for me is just such a nostalgia character. Because I've played Red Dead 1 like 3 times in my life. And the first time, like I said, I was like 10. Undead Nightmare is a thing. Like, I love John Marston. And he's a nostalgia character. So for me, it's like, Arthur could have been the most well-written character in fiction, and there's a good chance I would have still liked John Marston more. Why does he sound like that? I think his voice acting is great. Because you listen to his voice actor talk, and he does not sound like that. Like in interviews and stuff. It's genuinely just a performance that he puts on, like, really well. I love it. I love his voice. What's in the wagon? Bunch of dynamite? Weapons? Oh, wait. Property of the U.S. Army?
Come on. This is full of new rifles.
Holy.
We sure can. We'll check the rest later. Now, come on. Let's go.
He simps for Abigail?
Let's go. Get this
Well,
back to camp. Yep.
he's married to her. He's not simping. Like, what?
Go. Let's haul.
There's no such thing as simping for your wife. It's just called being a good husband. What?
Riders, coming our way.
Okay. Keep a cool head.
Black feller doing coming out of Shady Bell in one of our wagons.
You know. Not much.
Hey, I'm talking. I don't like it.
Ow! Motherfucker! Fuckers.
Leonard.
I can't see anyone chasing us.
I should think we're out of the woods then, so to speak.
Leonard.
Boy, oh boy.
You did good.
Is there a barrel on the side of the wagon?
Well, let's get to camp before saying
Trying to
anything
see
like
it.
that.
There's a barrel on the back right of the
Been
wagon.
in quite a lot lately, and I wanted to good to have something to show like this.
Sean's a loudmouth bragger. Don't worry about what Sean does.
Hey, I like him, you know?
Well, so do I. Guess my better judgment. Just...
My neighbor's loud ass car. I hope that that's not getting picked up by the mic.
But nothing. Me and Dutch, and everyone who counts, we know what you do for this gang. We notice. Keep it up.
Arthur focuses on the grind.
Things change for you.
Okay, then. Okay. Thank you, Arthur.
Arthur is a sad man, and we love him for it, but he is a sad, sad man. Man, it's getting so dark out. It was already cloudy today, and now, like, the sun that is somewhere behind those clouds is going down. It's just getting dark. I should have had my my other lights on, just for when the sun would start going down near the end.
Lenny, coming back.
I got U.S. Army rifles, bitch. What time is it in America? For me, it's 5 p.m.
Keep one, just for me.
Are we gonna talk about my revolver?
You kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too.
Are we gonna talk about it?
Anytime, Arthur.
It's gone. Nice. Army rifle, chat. Army rifle. I'm gonna kill so many bears with this. Dope. Let's go to Pearson real quick and give him all these pelts for the satchel that I've been forgetting to give him. Also, oh, the camp has like $100 now. Can you go to Molly? Could you not simp over Molly? She's European, bruh.
What do you want?
They're crazy.
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
I love that it didn't even let me give him a few bucks. Arthur just automatically was like, no, fuck off.
Come up with some
Wait.
ideas for ways
Shit.
we could improve things around here if you want to take a look. Could really use some good meat for this stew.
You need the badger pelt. You need the deer
Now this
pelts.
I can work with. Thank you, Arthur.
What the fuck? What the fuck is the dog doing?
I'm down to
Wrong
the
menu.
scraps here now.
So hold on. Let me just look at the satchels. Okay, wait, we can make that one. Dope. Still gonna carry the valuables one just because, you know, the fence. So we just need a panther for the kit satchel and an iguana for the material satchel, and then we can do the legend one. I have enough deer pelts, so for that, I have a perfect cougar pelt that I'm carrying right now, too, actually. Hold on.
Satchel, just bring me the right materials and I'll work something up for you.
So we need an iguana
Supplies are low.
and a wolf pelt. Iguana skin? Oh, and a panther, sorry. Perfect panther, perfect iguana, perfect wolf, and then I have the legend satchel. Then it's complete. I need to get a panther tomorrow. Let's check out the ledger, because the camp has a good bit of money.
I told Dutch. I feel I should tell you. I saw some boys riding around.
Down here, what they want?
I have no idea.
They see you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, Kieran.
Is she Irish or Scottish? I thought she was Irish. But you're making me second guess myself only because I know that Sean is Irish, so I'm like, do they have two Irish people? She could be Scottish, but I think she's Irish from what I remember. Yeah. upgrade my own wagon. Grind don't stop. And I'm not gonna have money for like anything else. Oh my god, it's getting so dark out. The sun is leaving us quick here in Orlando, Florida. So I gotta hurry up and get the camera turned off, because at this point you can't even see me. You're rich? I know, bruh. You see it up there? It's kind of hidden because we're in camp, so it has two things to show. But yes, Arthur has been on the grind. So much money. Went up a whole nother percent today. 48.1 at the end of the stream. Very nice. All right, chat. That's it for me. I'm going to go make myself dinner, because it's about that time of day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I'm stretching. And it felt too good to stop, so. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to go ahead and leave a follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you guys back here. If you're looking for any more Red Dead content live in your feed, we've been grinding through it, doing it pretty much every day that I have time to. That's not necessarily every single day. I am working on a small team on an active development of a new game right now. And since we're in the earlier stages, and I'm also in the producer role of this game, some days I'm either just too backed up on stuff with that to be able to stream, or I'm just too tired after working on it, because it's a lot right now. But anyway, pretty much we've been going every day. I think the last like 6 days in a row, we've played every day. So it's pretty consistent. Around this time every day. If you're looking for more Red Dead content, we'd love to have you come back, chatting or lurking. We just like having people here. If you're looking for links to anything else, ! links in the Twitch chat will get you a link tree that has everything on it. Or if you're on YouTube, just hit the show more button at the bottom of the description. And then at the bottom of that expanded description, I have a link to everything. Also, if you're on Twitch and you want to join the mods cause right now for longer streams, currently I stream for 3 hours a day on days that I stream. One of my mods has a bet going with me to up it to 4 hours, and I told them that if the YouTube channel hits 350 subs by the end of the month, that we will start streaming for 4 hours a day in March. So if you want to join them in that, sub to the YouTube and watch the YouTube stream if you want to support that cause, because obviously the more people watching YouTube, the faster the YouTube grows. Keep in mind, we are using Commander Root to clear out alts. Commander Root just pretty much checks, are there multiple channels subscribing from the same public IP? Wipes any that are alts. It'll keep the oldest one subscribed, but anything other than that, it will wipe. So we are using that, running that through every few days just to make sure that people aren't cheating it. But if you're down for the cause, then if you're on Twitch, just head over, subscribe over there, and maybe just hang out in YouTube chat if you're really down for it. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of you guys back here next time, and I hope you all have the rest of your day. Goodbye.